What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Maximum Overdrive Third Gear. Shout out to the Earthen Nation. Oh, man. Here I am again with another short stream that I've been compelled to make. Because some new information has come up, information that I did not know. So I felt the need to come on here and clarify some things and put the Earthen Nation in this channel. To put some distance between the Earthen Nation, this channel, and other people, to show that we are not in any way affiliated, supporting, or condone despicable behavior. So let me get started. In the last couple of days, there's been an uproar about doxing. I'm sure everybody done heard about it by now. Several names have been involved. I did a stream yesterday when I heard about a particular person on YouTube. Everybody knows his name is BGS. I don't know BGS personally, but I have talked with BGS from time to time. I have gone to the Coliseum. I was a part of the Manosphere at one point when I thought the Manosphere was about some positive things. I thought that when I first was there, I thought that the brothers were positive and that they were really trying to help Black people, that they really was trying to get to our young boys to help straighten them out, to keep them from killing each other on the street, to keep them from being caught up in the school to prison pipeline, and so forth and whatever. But as days went by, I started noticing little by little this disdain towards Black women. And it continued to ramp up to the point where I started having disagreements with some of the brothers in the Manosphere about how they feel about Black women. Because I myself did not feel that way. I grew up under a different set of principles, a different understanding, a different ideology I grew up in. I come out of the late 60s. Things were different back then. This generation is much different than anything I've ever known. The brothers of this generation are quite different. These are not the kind of men that I'm used to being around or the kind of men that I'm used to conversating with. They have a completely different mentality, one that's very foreign to me. I was sitting in Discord the other day, conferring with one of my good friends, Classic Ruby, and she was schooling me on this generation and the millennials. So as I was listening to her, I was thinking like, wow, you know, what kind of destructive mentality is this: the mentality to turn against your own women. And I remember in the manosphere, I confronted such a mentality, which permeated throughout the manosphere. I noticed it then, but didn't pay too much attention to it. But as it grew, I couldn't ignore it anymore. And then I noticed certain times we would have live streams. Whenever there was a woman on the panel, the men on the panel would gang up on that one woman. And they would engage her with extreme prejudice, attacking her viciously, without cause. Or I've never seen a worthy cause to attack her. So, talking to some of these brothers back then, I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. But when I started to see certain things come out about some of these brothers, I realized, okay, the manosphere is not something I should be associated with. And then that's when I met Brother Cerulean. And I noticed he had a different mentality. And I noticed that the gray regime was more fitting for a man of my own ideology, an ideology that I'm used to. So I sided with the gray regime. I started to grow with the gray regime, and I'm still with the gray regime now. So BGS was not someone that I really associated with all the time. I don't know BGS like a lot of you. I'm new to this side of YouTube. I come out of the conscious community. Yesterday, when I came out to speak against doxing, I spoke out against doxing as a Black man, reaching out to another Black man and Black woman who have been victims of these vicious personal attacks on their lives and family. Unaware of dark skeletons that lie in the closet of a Mr. BGS. So I wanted to make it clear. Here at the Earthen Nation, in the Overdrive, we do not condone in any way, any form, any fashion, the hatred of Black women. We do not side with those who express extreme disrespect and hatred about Black women. We will stand aside and we will fight those who transgress against our Black women. I do not need to say that about the Black men, because as men, we are capable of defending ourselves. It is we who should do the fighting for our women. That is what we believe here in the Earthen Nation. That is what we stand by. Does not mean that we condone disrespect from women or we engage ain't shitness or any of that matter. I'm sorry, anything such as that. But we do believe in protecting our women and our children. And we will defend those who transgress against them in any fashion. So it's been brought to my attention by people that I respect that Mr. BGS has some glaring issues in both his rhetoric, his ideology, and his past transgressions against other people who reside on YouTube as either YouTubers, surfers, or people who frequent different panels, chat rooms, etc. I've heard the recordings of such things that were spoken by Mr. BGS himself, things that I do not agree with, things that I cannot side with. This is not an attack on BGS. This is a clarification that we do not stand with those who transgress or express any kind of hatred towards our women. We are putting distance between us and them. And we will turn and fight them if they choose to advance on our women in any negative movement, any negative strategy, any negative attempt to harm the image, the person, and the lives of our women and children. We do not, again, the Earthen Nation, the Overdrive, do not condone or side with anyone who transgress against our women and children in any capacity, whether it be physical, emotional, mental, verbal, etc. The Earthen Nation is about building positive relations between Black men and Black women. It's about restoring the nucleus of the family, building a power base, and constructing unity. We are about building. We aren't about tearing down each other. We aren't about fighting each other. And we are most definitely not about shaming our women, embarrassing our women, disrespecting our women, bashing our women in any capacity. We will not condone that. We will not engage in that. So we are different. In this capacity, we are different than they are. This channel is not a haven for whoremongers, pimps, disrespectful, immature Black men. This is not a home for you. Do not come here with that kind of poisonous rhetoric and ideology. You will be met with extreme resistance. As a Black man, I came out yesterday wanting to do something about this doxing. And I still do. I still feel the same today as I felt yesterday. This doxing has to stop and we have to stop it. But one thing that has been brought to my attention, you cannot throw your rock and hide your hand. You cannot live in a glass house. When people's children are in danger, we as Black people, we should stand up and act against this kind of transgression because it involves all of us. But when we sit idly by and do not care about it happening to other Black people because we feel that those children aren't our children. Then it's turned about fair play when it happens to your children and they feel the same about you. That is what Mr. BGS seems to be going through at this particular point in time. That is his cross to bear, not mine. That is not what the Earthen Nation is about. We care about our children, period, because they are Black. We are Black. They are our people. I will not sit idly by and do nothing while your children are being harmed. Just like I will not sit idly by when my children are being harmed. And I hope you will not sit idly by as someone is trying to harm my children. As Black people, we are supposed to safeguard our children. And when we have rabid dogs running around on social media, exposing personal information that may put the lives of our children in danger, we ought to do something about it rather than sit back and watch it happen and say things like, well, it's not my child. Now it is your child. And now those who saw you sit idly by and do nothing while their children were put in harm's way, now they return the favor and sit back and care nothing for your children being put in harm's way or your child. We will not get involved in that part of it. That is a personal issue and the personal matter that Mr. BGS must deal with on his own. We at the Earthen Nation, we stand against all doxing. And we feel that something needs to be done about it. The more we sit back and do nothing, the more it will continue. And it will continue because you see, people like this don't know how to stop until they're stopped. Let's hope that we can get it stopped before that information leads to a tragedy of someone that we know here on YouTube itself, someone that we go to their channels and have fun with and have conversations, debates. Let's do something before a tragedy befalls one of us. A tragedy that has come about because some lunatic decides that he wants to put people's personal information out in the open in social media, available for any lunatic or maniac to acquire. Whether we need to get a petition, call YouTube, send an email. I personally myself am doing some research and trying to contact YouTube about this very matter. I've sent an email. I'm going to send another one today because something has to be done about this before someone loses his or her life. I said yesterday and I'll say it again. It's not a game. When you open up someone's personal life, it's no longer a game. You're now playing for real. In the real world, real things happen. See, in the video game, when you die, you can always start again. In real life, when you die, there was no starting again. This is how serious this doxing is. And again, shout out, I have no ill will towards BGS. It's not an attack or a slander on BGS. I just want to clarify who we are here at the Earthen Nation. who I am and give clarification and distance. We put distance between us and them. We do not condone their behavior or their ideology, nor do we accept any of that here in the Earthen Nation. Again, we are about building positive relations between Black men and Black women. We are about building. We are about establishing unity. We do not condone in any form or fashion the hatred of our Black women. And again, I do not need to say that about Black men because we are men and we can fend for ourselves. We can protect ourselves. But our women and our children need our protection. And I need to say children along with Black women because some of these men are filled with so much hatred that it doesn't even matter how old the female is. She could be 90 years old, she could be 9 years old. The hatred is still the same. I've heard grown men say, I don't care how old she is. If she puts her hand on somebody, that she deserves to get what she gets, no matter who she gets it from. It's a grown men saying this, Black men. I've heard several men say this. And they try to justify it by saying things like, well, what if she has a knife in her hand? What if she has a bottle? I don't care that she's 9 years old. I don't care that she's 11 years old. If she put her hands on somebody, she deserves to get her head knocked off. I even heard a woman condone this as well. I heard a Black woman condone the same thing. Now, whether they did that to antagonize me, I don't know. But it came out of their mouths. And so when I hear stuff like this, right, it makes me feel like I've been hibernating for 19 years. Because when I went to sleep, when I went into hibernation 19 years ago, meaning getting married, I don't remember this kind of mentality towards children. Now that I've come out of hibernation, I'm still married, but I'm kind of awake now, watching what's going on in the world. I see this mentality, a mentality that I don't recognize. Grown men saying disgraceful things about young girls, cowardly things. How do you build up all of your aggression as a grown man and turn it on an 11-year-old girl, Black girl, and think that is justified, think that is okay, think that that is acceptable, think that you are doing something for the greater good? What kind of backward logic is that? What kind of broken mind is that? Now that may make sense to some of you in this generation, because again, I'm still learning what's going on in this millennial generation. I don't belong to this generation. I'm constantly confused by the things I see and hear in this generation. So I guess in this generation, that may be okay. See, I grew up in a time where women and children were off limits. You couldn't put your hands on somebody's child, they'd kill you. You couldn't even speak ill about someone's mother, they'd knock your head off. Now, in this generation, the deterioration of the psychological state of mind is so blatant and it's so in your face that they just shove things like the hatred of their Black mothers right in your face. I watched a panel of 7 men, black men, for a couple of hours, talking about how much they hate their black mothers and encouraging other young black men to hate their black mothers. This is foreign to me. This is confusing to me. I don't know this kind of mindset. So I'm often confused because this generation is just different from the one that I grew up in. And I even see some sad brothers from my generation who have deteriorated and have become weak and pathetic, cowardly and whiny, and uncontrollably emotional. "50-some-year-old men unable to control their emotions, and even more emotional than a female. I had such a man come on my panel trying to antagonize and agitate women so he can get into a fight with them, so he can call them all kinds of bitches and whores and strags. This is a 50-some-year-old man. This is unacceptable. This in my day would never happen. A man like that wouldn't be allowed to hang around real men. He would be chased out of the community. Matter of fact, he wouldn't even come back to the community. A coward like that shouldn't be allowed to walk amongst real men, brave men, men of honor and courage and integrity. But in this generation, they are accepted. They seem to be the norm. I've watched them now for months here on YouTube attack women with extreme viciousness. I've even heard them say hateful things like they wouldn't care if a black woman was laying down on her face in a pool of blood, dying. They wouldn't help her. They would watch her die. I've heard men say young females don't deserve any consideration. If she put her hands on someone, no matter how grown they are, no matter how big they are, she deserves what she gets. An 11-year-old girl versus a 6'7", 300-pound white man. And they justified the white man nearly knocking this young girl's head off. I've had arguments with some of my colleagues about this. But for some reason, in this generation, this is how the men are. There's something missing. There's a piece or two missing from the puzzle that's causing this. To have this kind of hatred towards women, to the point where you can take your hatred out on little girls. You see, men like myself, who are old school, who are traditional, right? Who believe in the old ways. We believe in protecting our women and children. These guys will say, well, you want to condone ain't shitness. See, I didn't come from a time where there was ain't shitness. So that's a new term for me. See, growing up with 5 sisters and a mother, I seen firsthand what men do to Black women, as well as what Black women do to Black men. But you see, I'm a little harder on us because we have the ability, the mental capacity to defend ourselves from all kinds of attacks. We are strong, much stronger than women. This is why I do not coddle or baby men. We are the movers and shakers. We are the ones who kick ass and take names. We can defend ourselves. We need no validation. But our women and children are different. They need our protection. They need us to fight for them. So when I hear a grown man, with so much anger towards a little Black girl, that makes me wonder, what the fuck is wrong with his mind? Did he fall off a building and hit head first and survive? What has caused this kind of broken mentality in these Black men to where even an 11-year-old young girl doesn't escape their hatred for Black women? And then some of you come in here with this nonsense about what does a Black woman bring to the table. Why should she tell you? You won't even defend her. You're too cowardly to defend her, and you spend most of your time attacking her, so why should she tell you anything? Why should she, and why would she? I wouldn't tell you shit. And so I've had these so-called man girls try to argue me down about a Black woman should be held accountable for her actions. You see, real men don't talk like this. See, I grew up around hard men. I've never heard them say anything about a Black woman should be held accountable for her actions. Never heard any of that shit. The reason why I didn't hear any of that because the men of my generation were hard. They were strong. They were always building and protecting the environment. The women didn't get out of pocket. The women didn't transgress against them. These guys didn't get disrespected openly and blatantly by women. They were well respected by the women in the community. See, because there was no need to hold her accountable because she wasn't transgressing in a negative way against the Black men back then, because the Black men were different. They were caretakers of the environment. They protected the environment. They provide strength and stability. They provided maximum protection, provisions. They were real fathers. They watched over the neighborhood like a hawk. So this is why I never heard this. Well, Black women need to be held accountable. We need to have a conversation because Black women have been getting away with this for years. I never heard any of this. I've only heard this in this generation. I sit back and I listen to these conversations that these guys have. And I have to be very, very honest with you. Sounds extremely weak to me. Some of you have even gone so far as to compare yourself with other women and have engaged in competition with women. I've even heard some of you complaining about the beauty products, which really isn't any of your business. Whatever a woman wants to wear in her hair or whatever, what business is that of yours? And these guys are filled with extreme emotion, argue back and forth. There's one guy who came in here. Well, I blocked him now because he's weak. He's weak as water, and I just can't stand weakness when it comes from a man. I can tolerate it when it comes from a woman because she can get that. She's a female. She's a nurturer. So she can have moments of weakness. That is acceptable. It's unacceptable for a man, though. Especially when you're up here arguing and back and forth with women and fighting with them in front of everyone with no shame. Back in the day, that would be called embarrassing. You would get picked on by the other brothers in the community. They would call you a coward. They would call you a she-male, a man girl. They would point at you when you walked down the street so everybody knew who the coward was that lived in the neighborhood. There would be nowhere you can go in the community without people turning and looking at you. But for some reason, in this generation, it's accepted. And I used to say to myself, man, what the hell is going on? Until I got to the manosphere. Now I see why. You have a whole legion of weak men in the manosphere. Men who hate women. Men who are intimidated by Black women. Even if she's 9 years old, they are intimidated by a Black female, period. Back in my day, if you said something disrespectful about somebody's mother, they would knock all your teeth out of your mouth. And the ones that they couldn't knock out by force, they would pull out with pliers. Now, today, I'm hearing things like, fuck your mother. I don't give a fuck if your bitch is pregnant. I watched a particular debate between Young Pharaoh and Nature Boy. Now, I don't agree with neither one of them. I think Young Pharaoh is a delusional young brother who seems to think that he leaves his body at night. Nature Boy is someone that I think is an absolute lunatic. And if you ask me, the people that follow him, I believe that their lives are in danger. But this is not about how I feel about these two gentlemen or men. Let me tell you what took place when I listened to the debate between those two. If you want me to provide the link to that debate, I will. During that argument or whatever the hell they was having, I noticed that Young Pharaoh said to Nature Boy, right? He said he wanted his woman to speak, his wife, what have you. They was arguing about some kind of something between Mexico and the wife and something like that. But Nature Boy didn't want to bring his wife in it because he said that she was pregnant. And there was no respect for that. Pharaoh didn't give a shit. Don't give a fuck. Didn't give a fuck. I thought that was extremely disrespectful. In my day, somebody would have put a foot in his ass for saying something like that. You see, now today, because cowardice is such a normal behavior amongst Black men of this generation, that is acceptable. You can disrespect someone's pregnant wife or pregnant girlfriend and get away with it. Now, Nature Boy had the proper response. He protected his, or attempted to defend his queen, his woman, which I thought was the right thing to do. But the fact that the young Pharaoh didn't give a damn about her being pregnant, I thought was problematic. And that's the kind of mentality that you have out here today with these so-called young men. They don't give a damn one way or the other about the female, whether she's pregnant or not. Like I said, back in my day, you couldn't have got away with saying that. See, a lot of these guys think they're tough. They talk all of this shit online. Throw up a few videos of them shadow boxing and shit, hitting things that don't hit back. And then they talk tough. They put this scowl on their face. Back in the day, we call that mean mugging. And they take these hard pictures with their brow down and their eyes squinted, with that "I'm gonna get you" sucker look. And you're supposed to be intimidating. You're supposed to look at them and say, "Man, I'm not messing with that motherfucker." You're supposed to say, "That's a bad motherfucker." You're supposed to say, "Shit, who the fuck is that? I ain't even fucking with that motherfucker." So when I see these things, being a hardened soldier myself who has faced that, right, who have been in real firefights and all that stuff, it makes me laugh. And it's not even worth engaging these guys because they're a comedy act. They aren't tough. A lot of these guys won't bust a grape. And so they take this YouTube mentality too seriously. I did a segment called YouTube Gangsters, talking about these guys. Bullet niggas. Hard niggas in the YouTube streets. And so they want to keep up this persona of being hard on YouTube, right? So they talk tough. They say careless things like "fuck your mother," "fuck that pregnant bitch," and all kinds of shit like that. Shit that would get all their teeth knocked out of their mouth in real life. I guarantee you they wouldn't dare say that to a real man in the real world. Trust me. Hell, in the real world, you will probably never see any of these motherfuckers because they don't come out. I know a few right now who are online that are very popular that never come out of their house. Know how I know? Because I know people that live around me. And they tell me that the person never comes out of the house. But they get on YouTube, big, bad, and the motherfucker. How are you so-called known on YouTube, but no one knows you in your own town? Remember, I watched a person one time go to a fast food restaurant in this town and get into a big argument with the young girls who work behind the counter. Now, these young girls are just trying to make ends meet. They're minding their own business. They're doing a little dead-end job, whatever reason. I mean, they're young girls, okay? Probably trying to put themselves through school, probably trying to get some school clothes, not bothering anyone. And then you got this bully that comes in here, right, who hate black women, who hate women, period. And because he has some kind of issue with his burger, starts to become extremely belligerent, overly aggressive for no reason, yelling and screaming at the girls. Now, I don't know what town you live in where this is acceptable, but it sure enough wouldn't be JC, where I come from. JC is Jersey City. Oh, he wouldn't get away with that. So these cornballs, I really question the things that they say. I don't believe any of them ever had a fight in their life. Some of them have faces as smooth as baby bottoms. Never took a punch before. Never had a, a blemish on their skin. But yet they are the ones who are talking the loudest on YouTube. They are the ones who are always with the rah rah. Nigga, I'll fuck you up. Nigga, I'll come to your house. Nigga, I'll do this and I'll do that. With a face as smooth as a baby's ass. Nigga, I'll meet you at the airport, nigga. Where you at, nigga? Knowing damn well they don't want no smoke. But here's going to be the problem for some of you. You don't know who you're talking to. See, a lot of you don't know who you be talking to. And you're running your mouth recklessly. Maybe one day someone is going to take you up on that offer. Maybe someone is going to put you to the test. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying about the doxing. One second here, let me put my link in Discord. Right now, I'm just chilling, folks. We got ladies' night tonight. I got finished all of my work early, so I wasn't doing nothing. So I decided to do this stream because some things came to my attention. Okay. Yeah, so something came to my attention, and I saw that, and I thought that it would be appropriate to come out and do some clarification and put some distance between the Earthen Nation and what we're doing here, like, between them and us. Although you've seen certain people on this panel the other day. Do not be mistaken. That was a situation that happened at that time, and we entertained it and we dealt with it. But we do not condone in any way, shape, or form the hatred of our women. I still don't understand where this mentality came from. Again, I'm an old bear who's been hibernating for 19 years in the marriage. Even though I'm still married, I have woken up, take a look at what's going on in the outside world. And what I see is nothing like what I remember seeing before I went into hibernation. I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what kind of black men are these. I mean, it's to the point where you don't even want to have a conversation with any of them because they're very whiny and naggy. Some of them behave like pregnant women. Some of them behave like women who are going through their menstrual cycle. I mean, you think about that for a second. A man that is behaving like a woman on her menstrual cycle. Imagine what that sounds like. And then there's just this unbelievable cowardice. And there is no shame in being a coward. They have made being a coward trendy. I'm serious. It's almost as if they can go to a department store and pick out what brand of cowardice they want to pick out. Hey man, let's go down to Cowards R Us. Hey, they have a sale on blue cowardice. Nah, I only fuck with pink cowardice, man. Man, that's too expensive for me. Let's go down and check out this coward shit. Yeah, let's go. Get down to the Cowards R Us. For the first hour, like, oh, check out this coward shirt, man. It says, I am a fucking coward. Yeah, that shit is dope, dog. Yo, look at this one, man. I am a loser. Nah, I don't fuck with the loser line, yo. Why not? Women, man, you won't get no attention and shit. Oh, really? Yeah, they don't fuck with the losers. But all of them turn to look at you. You got the shirt on that says, I am a fucking coward. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that draws some women's attention right there, nigga. Word? Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna give me a shirt too that says, I'm a fucking coward. Yo, just don't get the same one I'm getting, nigga. Man, fuck you, coward. No, fuck you, you coward. Here come a lady. Can I help you, gentlemen? Oh, we like the I'm the fucking coward shirts. Oh, we have a sale on I'm a fucking coward. But you know what? We just got some other ones in. Other ones? Yeah. And what are they? Well, they says, we are cowards. We are cowards? Yes. So think about it. If you wear the shirt that says we are cowards, then people will know that there's more than one of you. Oh yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Where's that at? Right this way, sir. And it's on sale. You can get two We Are Cowards shirts for $12.99. Guaranteed to grab all the attention of the women when you walk down the street. Yeah, yeah, blunt. Yeah, let's get them. All right, yo, I'm gonna get a blue one. Yo, I'm gonna get a yellow one. Okay. Yo, man, check out these shirts, nigga. Yeah, we looking cool now. The ladies are gonna be on us and shit, man. Yeah, man, let's go try them out. And what street you wanna walk down? Hey, it's a lot of women on that street over there. All right, let's go over there. Let's walk. So they start walking. Yo, look at her, man. She looking at me. Yeah, she looking at me too. Yo, it's the shirt, yo, man. Let me make sure I turn so you can see the shirt. Yo, man, you see the way they looking at me, man? I don't know. They look kind of weird, though. Shouldn't they be smiling? Ah, fuck that, man. I ain't never had no attention like this in my whole life. I don't care if they smile or not. They look kind of weird, man. And, some of them actually look angry. Nah, I don't give a fuck. I never had this kind of attention before in my life. I'm a coward. Yeah, I'm a coward too, man. No, we are cowards. Then, anyway, on a more serious note, we have the ladies' night tonight. Brother Jay Shine will be coming through tonight. So, hold on, let me see something here. Okay, I just want to make sure I got my. Man, people just don't understand that this is YouTube. And because you have a disagreement with someone on YouTube, doesn't mean that you should go and find their personal information and put it out on YouTube for all the world to see. See, we live in this world every day and we walk about and we don't realize that there are people out here that are capable of evil that you can't even comprehend. I've been in countries where I've seen despicable things, things that blew my mind, things that gave me nightmares because of the evil. Some people are so evil that when you look at the things that they do, you would just shoot them on sight. Because the things that they do are so inhuman that you just wouldn't even hesitate. You would just pull the trigger until there's no more bullets in the clip. So when I sit here and I sit here and I watch these so-called tough guys on YouTube talk tough, right? And get up in women's faces, try to shout women down on YouTube. And another thing I noticed too, right? A lot of these cats always talk about strags and thoughts and whatever, right? What about the good women out there? Why are we always looking for strags and thoughts? I'm not interested in strags and thoughts. The thought never even crossed my mind. Well, I'm married. I shouldn't be looking anyway, but I'm just saying, if I wasn't married, I'd be looking for, what the hell am I looking for a strag or a thought for? Why am I even having a conversation about a strag or a thought? These guys, strags. So I get it. To them, all women are strags. All black women are strags. See, there's no distinction with these men because their emotions are all fucked up. So their hatred extends to all black women. So all black women are strags. All black women are thoughts. And shame on the women who sit and listen to these niggas. Something is wrong with the women who actually sit and listen to these niggas. Like I said, I'm harder on the men because we should know better. We are strong. We are supposed to be able to deal. We are supposed to be able to handle things. We are supposed to be able to fight for ourselves. We don't need anyone to fight for us. We are supposed to be able to handle things ourselves. Now, a lot of these brothers can't do that. They're too cowardly to defend themselves against other races of men. This is why they take their transgression out on black women. See, there's a lot of things that you can do to help. See, I'm not into this hatred. I'm not a hateful person. They had a conversation about black women being overweight. But that's something that we can rectify. It's just weight. Weight can always be lost. That's not a reason to throw the woman away because she's overweight. That's not a reason to disrespect her and call her all out of her name. I mean, God forbid, she's probably already feeling bad about herself because she's struggling with her weight. Why do you need to add to that? I'm sure people who live in misery don't like living in misery. And people who are miserable don't like feeling worse. These motherfuckers don't give a shit. They don't have any compassion in their heart. I can see you not having compassion for another man, because a man's supposed to stand on his own, but not having compassion for the female? Now that I don't understand. Instead of coaching her, helping her lose weight and coaching her, talking to her and encouraging her, okay? Encouraging her to the point where she can believe in herself and build up her self-esteem so she can lose the weight. You want to tear her down. You want to call her all kinds of names. You want to put her down. You want to embarrass her. You want to shame her. Guys have been watching too much television. It's not how you do it in real life. You can always handle things better than that. But you can't tell these guys that because they don't give a shit. And again, these men couldn't run they couldn't run in any real circles of men. I'm 100% positive of that. They could not run in any circles where there are real men. As a matter of fact, they would shy away from circles like that. And they would shy away from circles like that. They would duck circles of real men. And they would try to find men weak like themselves. This is why they have movements like MGTOW, because they're looking for other weak men. MGTOW isn't for strong-minded, strong-willed men, men who are honorable, men who have courage, men who understand sacrifice, men who are fearless, men who are strong leaders. It's not what MGTOW is about. MGTOW is about these weak, whiny, pathetic, broken males. That's what it's for. And what kills me, I remember when I first heard about it, right? And I was sitting in the manosphere over there, over by the Coliseum. I was having a discussion with somebody in the back chat about MGTOW. And when I heard these guys talking about, well, we're going our own way. We're telling black women that we're tired of it. What? Tired of what? Well, we're tired of being mistreated. How are you mistreated? Well, we're tired of being mistreated. Well, how are you mistreated? We're tired of the black female fuckery. Well, what is that? So you don't ever get any direct answers from these guys. What you get are emotional responses because they're fucked up emotionally, right? And so they give you these fucked up emotional responses that don't make any damn sense. That they never really answered the direct question. I had a guy on my panel named RJ, whatever the hell his name was, right? Never answered a direct question. Matter of fact, had no control over his mouth. No discipline, no verbal discipline, no mental discipline. Talking about Gen X or women are belligerent, making broad statements like that, painting all black women in the Gen X generation with a broad brush. Even though he's only had experience with maybe one or two of them, they all are like that. You see, this is a destructive mentality. This is a stupid way of thinking. This is what frustrates you about these guys when they have that dumb way of thinking. Because somebody told them that and they believe it. So how are you going to create a culture, right, that hates black women? What do you think? Hey, Hassan, come on up here for a second, man. Chop it up with me if you got time. Let me put the link in the chat. Yeah, North Regime, North Regime, I mean. Yeah. Where the fuck they get that? Somebody told them that. How are you going to create a culture that hates black women and you expect your boys to turn out well? You expect black women to have respect for you and submit to you. It's like I told the dude, Mr. RJ, before he turned into a hobo, live and in color, right? Before he turned into that, you can't get any submission without male manhood. See, if you aren't a man, see, women know what real men are. They know one when they see one. I don't care if a black woman has never seen a real man before in her life. When one pops up, she's going to know it. She's going to feel it because she's going to naturally want to submit to that man. See, when a man is doing his thing, doing what he's supposed to be doing, he becomes extremely attractive to women. When they watch men out here kicking ass, taking names, doing what they're supposed to do, doing the right things, they become attracted to that. But when they're out here doing bullshit, right? That's what they're not attracted to. See, when they sit up here and watch you on panels fall apart emotionally and get into fights with other girls, like a girl yourself, see, that becomes extremely unattractive to them. And then that will to submit is no longer there. See, I said in one of I did a piece on this. I said, female submission is an act of manhood. See, it's not so much that the woman submits, it's that she becomes trusting. She trusts what she sees. She becomes comfortable with what she sees. And she's willing to be herself around you. She's willing to let her guard down. She's willing to be with you. She's willing to get along with you. She's willing to do the things to get along with you because you are being the real man. Your leadership is an A plus. Your care is an A plus. Your respect is an A plus. Your integrity is an A plus. Your courage is an A plus. Your physicality is an A plus. Your masculinity is an A plus. So you get A pluses all the way across the board. Yo, she in. You ain't got to say shit. You got to turn around and say, hey, baby, I need you to submit. Fuck does that? Hold on one second. Let me see if my boy OG is in the, okay. Let me open up my door. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. We're just gonna hang out for a little while before I get off of here and get ready for ladies' night and get me a nap. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat for a little bit. We can chop it up a little bit. Right, and so yeah, so who the fuck gonna submit to? How the hell do you tell them, look, I need you to submit? Submit to what? What are you doing that she will want to submit to you? What are you doing? And you guys get the nerve to ask a woman what she brings to the table. What the fuck are you bringing to the table? I think women, the next time y'all hear that question, you should turn tables on them. Ask them what the fuck they bring to the table.
They ain't bringing nothing to the table, brother.
What's going on, OG?
What's going on? Salute. Grand Rising. Salute.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up here just ranting a little bit, killing some
No,
time
no,
because I got
no, man.
ladies.
It's real. It's real spill, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know,
Uh,
man. I'm kind of done with these cats talking about submission, man. They ain't got, what is there for a woman to submit to you for, too? It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? That
I
ideology
don't.
is coming from, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's not even
Yeah,
how we roll. That's not how men roll of our caliber. You know what I'm saying? We don't even talk
no,
like that. That's not even our order of operations. So these
that's
cats
right.
saying submit. I don't know where the hell that's coming from.
I have no idea either. I just heard it. It's like I said, I feel like a damn hibernating bear.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I woke up
I
out of
do too.
hibernation. Like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm like, okay, what the fuck are they talking about? Man, we need a woman to submit. What? What you talking about?
Right. I
We
mean,
need
submit
a woman
to
to
what
submit.
and whom?
Yeah,
She needs to submit to her creator. That is, you know what I mean? That's the most high. She don't need to be submitting to you, a
yeah.
man of flesh and bone.
And and what is submission though? I need them to define
Oh yeah,
what
that's a
their
good question, bro.
definition of
Because
of submissive. Yeah, I think you know what?
the
The
only
next time these
definition of
motherfuckers come in here with this shit, yeah, the
right,
next time you was coming here with this shit, I'm like, okay, dog, define what submission is, because I'm confused.
right.
What the fuck do you mean by submission?
They don't even have the definition nor the concept of what submission is. They way off. They're in their own delusional mind. If anything, you said it before. They want our women to be slaves to them. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they want slaves.
Yeah, a form of slavery.
They want to bring black women under their tyranny. You
Right,
know, they want slaves. It's like, dude, but they talk about you want to submit. The fuck you talking about, man?
right.
If you want to be cooperative with you, right, then be a fucking man. Go
Yeah,
out
that's
here and
what
do
I'm
the
saying.
fucking things you need to do as a man. Go out here and
Right.
protect. Go out here and build.
Yeah.
Okay? Be a
Now that
fucking
would
leader. Be a good father.
right. Now
Yeah.
that would deem you worthy of respect. Now I didn't say submission. I just said respect. You know what I'm saying?
I think it is respect. I never heard some back in the day, man, guys didn't talk like this, man.
Right. And do you think
I
I'm the
ain't hearing no shit
girl?
about yeah, I ain't never heard no shit about, well, we need to. I grew up around hard men, man. I ain't never heard none of them talking about something. Well, we need the women to submit.
No,
Fuck
no,
you
you're right.
mean, man? What you mean you need the women to submit?
Right. I've never heard my uncles speak like this. I never heard my father speak like this. My male cousins, I don't hear them talk like that. Like, you understand? And
I
what am I
still
gonna
don't
tell
hear,
my? Oh,
I
I'm gonna
still
tell my
don't
two
hear that
daughters,
shit.
you need to
Hey,
submit to a man, please.
no, dude, I still don't hear that from my dogs. I only hear that from these niggas on YouTube.
Right.
I
And
go
that
back
and
home sometimes in Jersey around my dogs. I still don't hear that shit. There's nobody studying that shit. Oh, you only hear this on YouTube.
right. And you hear it from these weak-minded males. I didn't call them men. I call them males.
Yeah. You
Or
know what? The
as
first time I went
Schooling would
back,
say, derelict Negroes. Derelict.
yeah, they're like Negroes. Hey, I went
Yeah.
to the crib, back to the house in Jersey a couple of months ago. I was talking to my boy Mike, I grew up with. And I was telling him about these dudes on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
These MGTOW guys, these hip hop guys, these red pill dudes. The first thing that came out of his mouth was, "Are these dudes gay?"
Oh wow,
I don't
man.
know. That's the first thing that came out of his mouth, bro. Then I went to see
And,
my boy Siobhan, right?
right.
Who I ain't seen in like 10 years, right? I'm kicking it with him, right? Telling him about these red pill dudes, right? First thing came out of his mouth, were they gay? I'm
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
they
yeah,
not.
that's what they sounding to me. Like, you know what I mean? That sound
Yeah.
like some, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Some body boy stuff,
every
man.
dude,
Body boy business.
dude, every day, every nigga I talk to back home in Jersey, right? I
Yeah.
talked to the first word came out of their fucking mouth was, "Are these niggas gay?"
Wow. And if that's the general census, of the opinion of the red pill, then that's not good, bro. It's not good at all.
Nah, man, yo, and I ran it down to him. I said, these niggas believe in this. These niggas is against women. You know, they talking about holding women accountable, female
Right.
fuckery, black female
And then-
fuckery. MGTOW niggas talking about going their own way. But I'm talking about the MGTOW niggas, man. Their face went upside down. Like, niggas
Right.
like, what?
And then there's
Go
the
their own
term
way
that
where?
right, and there's a term in that inner circle of red pill dudes that they use called fee fails. Fee fails. I'm like, really? Fee fails. You know what I'm saying? I want you to think about that. Why would she be a fee fail? You know what I mean? So that right there
right.
alone is gonna make me question your you know what I mean? Your sexuality right there. Fee fail. So what are y'all? You know what I mean?
Nigga talking about, yo, you should have heard what they said when I told about the MGTOW shit, right? It's like, yo, these brothers are going their own way. Niggas looked at me like, what? Going their own way where? I said, I don't know, but they said they're going their own way.
Right.
He said, away where? I said, they're going away from black women.
Yeah.
Are these niggas gay?
And to be honest with you,
I don't know. That's what they're saying.
And brother, to be honest with you, let them go.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what they want to do, let them go. We don't need to build it. I mean, you know,
shout out to Lucy. Lucy be tripping.
What she saying?
That's my girl, man. I love Lucy. That's my girl. And she be like, she tried to hear. She listened to it. She said, "A what? A female? What is it again?"
Yes. Oh yeah, these females out here. I'm like, what? That's what I'm saying. You gotta peep the language of these cats. And I'm like, oh, okay. See, that's enough for me to. And then I heard one cat from that red pill circle. He said, you know what? I got issues with my baby mom. You know I got a son from that. But I'm like, but what? So the way he's talking, he's talking like he's conceding. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I gotta get my passport, and just get the hell up out of this because this is madness. I'm like, oh, okay. So not only they sound like they're anti-woman, they're with abandoning their situations and responsibilities just to get away. You know what I mean? So they can have some non-black woman feed them grapes and, you know, rub their feet. And, you know, all this BS going on, man. Come on.
What did you say? Was it again a fee fair?
No, a fee fail. Fee fail, like female, fee fail.
Oh, fee fail.
Fee fail.
So Lucy is spelled like female, but replace the N with an F.
Fee fail. I'm like, what? I never heard no shit like that.
Replace the N with an F. Fee fail.
Fee fails. These fee fails out there.
F-A-L-E or something like that? Oh, no. F-E-F-A.
I guess it's spelled like
F-E-F-A-L-E. Fee fail.
I get, that's how they would spell, like fail, like fail.
Right.
Yeah, it's some real dumb shit, man. I'm just like, what? That's enough for me right there to withdraw from y'all.
Wait a minute. Who came up with that?
There's a dude on YouTube, like Black Ram.
Oh man, them niggas is man. Fuck them niggas, man. Okay. Fuck them niggas. Them niggas is on some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lucy. Yeah, fuck them niggas. Them niggas is anti. I think them niggas.
That's why I was like. That's why I was telling you. I'm like, yo, what type of language is that?
Man, them niggas booty bandits, man.
That sound like it.
Yeah, them niggas is fake booty bandits, yo.
Yeah,
them niggas stealing each other's booty, man. Yeah, they steal each other's booty when the other one ain't looking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even the old OGs, right, in their 70s.
Yeah.
You know, that I used to play checkers with in Fulton Park or whatever. Because I always go back to my old area where I grew up at, Fulton Park, where they got the stone chessboards and all that stuff built from the ground up.
Yeah.
And I kicked it with some of the OGs out there, talked about these dudes, right? One
Yeah.
dude named Parker, he's 75. He came out right out of the back. Said, "Oh, man, them niggas gay."
Yeah, and that's
77
what I'm
years
saying.
old.
That's right. So when you talk like that, when you say female and come up with all these stupid ass outlandish terms, I'm questioning your sexuality right there. Like what?
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm glad you up here, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you ladies are in here. We're gonna give you real man, one-on-one, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hassan,
Yes, sir.
do we ever have any kind, whether it be playing or not playing, sexual thoughts about other men?
Oh, hell to the no. No. Yo, you remember
Now, now,
Chi
now,
Ali, the
now,
rapper?
now.
You remember Chi Ali, right? You remember Chi Ali?
Uh-huh.
Now
Uh-huh.
remember, he caught that case because old boy told him, "Yo, suck my DIC." You know what? And you don't talk to no man like that. So
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Now,
Like you can get killed for shit
now,
like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
What?
Now let me ask you another thing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you another thing.
What up?
No matter how mad we get, right? No matter how much verbal sparring we do we ever, even when we angry with each other, make sexual references towards each other?
No. Hell to the no. We do not. Because that's nothing to play with. Especially with a brother. You don't do that. You don't talk like that.
Now, we don't even think like that, ladies. We don't have no sexual thoughts whatsoever about other men. We don't even think like that. We don't have no thoughts in our mind like that. That stuff never comes out of our mouth. I don't care if we arguing from here to doomsday. I would never say anything sexual to another man. Never. And so you got motherfuckers up here, right? Got into an argument with someone on social media, right? Now this is a famous dude on here, okay? I heard, right, that he said that he would rape another man to make her his bitch. Now, is that something a real man would say?
Oh, no. Real men wouldn't say that, just like a real man wouldn't say, it's cool to suck, to give another man fellatio. You're not gay. I'm like, what?
We already know what that is.
I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, that's blatant, man. We don't even.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm like,
no-brainer.
oh man.
That's what you call a no-brainer. Okay, that's not even. Yeah, Lucy. We trying to explain to women now how you can recognize, okay, real men. Okay, and we're telling you what we do not say, what we do not do, how we think. Okay, when you hear these guys get into these conversations and the first thing come out of their mouth is about somebody's phallus, these niggas are suspect. Because men don't talk like that. Not real men anyway, not straight men. We don't talk like that. We don't say those things.
We don't
Even when we're
entertain
in a
it.
heated argument, we don't say them things.
Right. And I'll go back to a conversation that you had with our fathers. Like they don't do no hugging and all that. No.
You know what I mean? Shit.
Nope.
Get niggas talking about, I love you, man. They want to, man, get the fuck off me, nigga.
To this day, my pops don't give me no hug, man. And I don't take it personal. No. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, nah.
My father did not hug us. My father taught us how to shake hands or bump fists.
I tried to hug my pops one day, man. I thought I was good. You know what I mean? He about to put me in like, you know what I mean? Like, don't do that, man. Right.
Man, you woke up to my father and tried to put your arms around, you know what I mean? He'd knock your fucking teeth out, man.
You know what I'm saying?
These niggas hugging each other.
Right. And see, that taught me right there. You know what I'm saying? There's boundaries with men, man to man. You know what I mean? There's boundaries.
That's why they want to go their own way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not what men do. So, ladies, when y'all hear these guys talking like this, okay, their sexuality is extremely suspect because men just simply don't talk like that. We don't say those things to other men. We may say, "I'll kick your ass," or "I'll whoop your motherfucking ass," or something like that, but we ain't gonna make no sexual references towards each other. We're not gonna
Right,
talk about each other's phalluses or what we gonna do with our phallus to another dude. We don't get down like that.
right.
That's them gay niggas. Them gay niggas do that. You know, if we don't walk around here, you gotta be careful about all this. Yo, fam, it's all love, fam. Nah, it ain't all
Ain't
love,
all love.
nigga. I wanna hear
It
that
ain't all love.
shit.
No.
Fuck you talking about, nigga. My love is reserved for the women in my life.
Yes.
I don't love no other man, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
Right.
I tell you, man, some of these cats, yo, they came around some of my people talking like that. They was like, who, yo, he let this homo around. Fuck, you hanging with homos now, nigga? Like, nah, that's the
Right.
way
You
that
know what I
nigga
mean?
is, man.
Now, if that's what you want to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bash you. I just don't want that shit in my cipher. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because everyone
exactly.
got a right to live. You got a right to live, man. Who am I to deprive you of that right?
Exactly.
But just keep that shit
It's
over
like
there.
I said
Over there.
about it's like I said about the Earthen Nation. If
Right.
you've flown over the cuckoo's nest, hey, that's perfectly fine. We're
Yes.
just going to take the nest and sit it outside the nation, and you can fly about out there to your
Right.
heart's
You can
content.
fly away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can
Spread your
fly
wings and
all you
fly.
want. Fly, Robin, fly. You just won't be doing it in the nation.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, we cool with it. I mean, you do you.
Yeah,
You
do
understand
you,
what I'm
man?
saying? Do you.
But do it over
We just
there,
gonna do it
not over
outside
here.
of the nation. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, I tell my brother, don't be arguing with people. I mean, you want, it's like, well, what about feminists in the urban nation? No, we don't want them in the urban nation. Well, I
Right.
think a woman can do it. Okay, that's fine, but you will be doing that outside of the nation.
Right.
We don't want that shit in here. The urban nation is about promoting positive black relations between black men and black women, and
That's right.
we're about establishing unity.
And that my brother is nation building. That all what you're talking
Yeah.
about is nation building.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're adding on. You're not taking away. So
That's right. So all this other shit that's fucking our society up right now, we're not trying to hear none of that. We're not bringing that into the nation.
right,
Why would we bring that into the nation when we already seen what it's done to our people?
right. And some folks might hear us talk and be like, "Wait a minute, are you guys like homophobic?" First and foremost, nah, don't play with words like that. And second, I just said, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? You could do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you how to live
Yeah,
and how not to live, but just bring that over there. That's
you can be
counterproductive.
all the
That's all that I'm saying.
yo, you can be all of the homos you want. You just
Right.
we be doing it outside of the
You
nation.
right. You could be a metrosexual,
Okay?
whatever they call it. I don't give
Or
a damn what
super
you.
sexual, or metrosexual, or peanut butter sexual. I don't give a fuck. You just gonna
Right.
do it outside of the nation.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay?
Right.
But what about the ill people? Well, I ain't got no problem with crazy people.
Just take that
You're just gonna
crazy
be
ish
crazy
over there.
outside of the nation. Right. Now we'll take care of our own. If one of our own may fall mentally ill, then we'll have our doctors. We'll deal with that. We're not just going to throw our own people out on the street. We're going to take care of our own. But we're not going to let you in already crazy.
Right. Right.
We're not
You
doing
gotta,
that.
like keep control over your emotions, man. It's mind over
Yeah,
matter.
yeah,
You
we
know what I
can't
mean?
come in crazy. We're not doing that. We did. If you, we, and the men, the type of men that we let in the nation are going to be very, very important. We need the right men, okay, to set this thing off. Because women aren't going to follow weak men. So
Nope.
the men in the urban nation have to be strong, strong-willed, good
Yep.
leaders, providers, builders, okay? Because women will not follow weak men.
And I don't blame them. I ain't mad.
No. And this is why these guys are having problems getting women to submit because they don't want to follow them. Like, ain't nobody following you, you weak ass nigga. You think that, like what I said, when I had dude up in here, right, on the other night, the guy Q started all that shit on the panel, right? You think women didn't see that?
Of course they did.
You think women
That's
didn't
why they
see
were
that?
going at him.
Yeah. Women see you, man. They see you behaving like a little girl. They see all that.
Yep.
Okay? You know, they're not attracted to that. Well, maybe if I think a dyke might be attracted to
that. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, dyke like other women. So,
right.
You know, right. And so so my thing is that these dudes who say all these things, man, I be trying to explain to women that those aren't straight men.
Right.
And you know, then we get confused talking about masculinity. Masculine men can be gay. No, masculine men aren't gay.
Not at
Gay
all.
men are gay. No. A real masculine man will never be gay.
Right.
Okay. I mean, our egos and our masculinity, that's what we're about.
Right. And as Brother Charles was saying last night, he was saying all that aggression and that comes with, like, you know, whether it be the young men or, you know, becoming older men, that aggression is natural. You know what I'm saying? And that's what society is trying to kind of like put, you know, like, you know what I mean? They're trying to like, no, that's toxic masculinity. That's not appropriate. What do you mean it's not appropriate? It's natural. It's been going on since the beginning of time. I don't know.
Man, look. You're telling these sisters, look, all these weak ass niggas who want to play nice and come in and have intellectual discussions. Fuck that.
Right.
I'm coming around, I'm knocking shit over. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm coming to this motherfucker tearing up shit, knocking shit over, get the fuck out of my way, because I'm a real man.
Right.
Okay? If you're in my way, I will remove you out of my way.
I'm sure.
I ain't coming here to sit up here and have no intellectual discussion.
And you call it intellectual discussion, they're not even intellectual to begin with. You know what I'm saying? They come with a lot of game.
I came to kick ass and take names. See, that's the problem. You got too many niggas up here having intellectual discussions with women when they should be out building. They should be out kicking ass and taking names.
Oh, that's right. Oh, the builder versus the philosopher. There you go. There you go.
Right. You don't see other races of men sitting online having these so-called intellectual discussions and shit. They're out there taking care of shit. Even the Chinese nigga out here getting money.
Right. Because all that intellectual shit is like intellectual masturbation in a way, man. Part of my French, but it is. You know? It's all about action. It's all about building. It's all about getting your hands dirty. And if you ain't talking that, you know what I'm saying? Then all what you talking is just talk.
So you can't be building. So you can't build, right? If you out here having these so-called intellectual discussions with women. And women need to stop enabling that shit.
Right.
They need to start cutting that shit off, ladies. Niggas start running their mouth about, well, you know, it's the polarity of reverse magnetism and all that bullshit. Man, cut that shit. Look, nigga, should you be out fucking building a goddamn apartment building somewhere?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You know?
Yeah, don't you have a tool belt?
Yeah.
Don't you got some drywall you need to put up, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Don't you got some wall you need to frame out? Don't you got a car to fix?
Right. And see, this is what our grandfathers and our fathers would be doing. You know what I mean? They ain't in no house talking or on no phone talking or online. Well, they didn't have computers back, when they were young, but you know what I mean? They ain't all huddled around the corner sitting there talking, running their mouth about nothing.
Yo, I just had an idea I just got an idea for Sunday's live stream. It's going to be titled "Nigga, Don't You Have Something to Do?"
I like that. I would like to be part of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's going to go out Sunday. Nigga, don't you have something to do?
Right.
Fuck you up here running your goddamn mouth for, nigga. You got
Right.
shit to do.
Right.
Where you got these niggas? How many of these niggas own a tool belt?
That's a good question.
Nigga, where's your tool belt? I got 4 tool belts, bro.
Wow. And I remember that
I got
sister.
mad tools.
I remember Oasis King was saying, once a woman have to pick up a hammer, she done lost respect for you as a man. I'm like, whoa, that's heavy, man. That's mad
that's
deep.
real shit.
That's deep.
That's real shit. Our ladies, man, you cut these niggas up. Look, like, they don't get up here talking about some, yeah, you know, but the gynocracy is a part of the patriarchy, which is ran by a matriarchy. Man, tell that nigga to get the fuck out your face. And go
matriarchy,
fix a
patriarchy,
goddamn light bulb,
man. Be quiet.
Tell that nigga to go screw in a light bulb or something.
Yeah,
Make
that's what I'm
itself
talking
useful.
about, man. You know what I mean? All this, nah, man. Kill all that noise and all that lip service. That's all it is, lip service,
Yeah.
And time
You
dictates
know,
the lip service is over. It's time for action right now. It's time to work. What's the itinerary? You know what I mean? Let's go.
yeah. You know what? I'm telling you, these niggas don't have no skills. See, back in the day, man, we had skills because we learned a lot of skills in school and stuff.
Right.
I can build shit from scratch. Like I don't need no blueprint or no directions to build a chair. I could build a chair, right? Automatic. I know how I can build a chair. Just give me some wood, some hammer, and then I'll build a chair.
Right.
I don't need no damn blueprint. And niggas can't do that. It's like I told him, I said, okay, so let me show you what you, let me see what you're really all about. Right. You put a chair in front of him. Right? I did this experiment one time when I was in college, right?
Okay.
I came in with a chair, simple chair, right?
Right.
They want to say, okay, well, we're going to test to see how intelligent you people really are. There was 5 brothers and 2 sisters, right? Mm-hmm. And 1 white girl. So I put the chair in front of them for about a minute, and everybody look at it. Then I took it in the back, took the goddamn thing apart, came out, threw all the parts on the floor, right? And told them to put the chair together. Do you know only 1 brother put that chair together?
Oh, wow.
The other 4 brothers needed instructions, got into an argument with one about, well, where's the instructions? You can't put it together without instructions. Wow. 2 of the sisters, the 2 sisters, put the chair together.
Oh, okay.
The white girl put the chair together. 4 niggas sitting up there, and they couldn't put the chair together. There was a simple chair. It wasn't no complicated chair. It was 4 legs, a seat, and a back.
Wow.
With a cross back bar. With a cross back bar. That's it.
That's heavy. That's sad. That's very sad. Very sad.
And of course, they had the braces for the legs, you know, so the legs won't, flap out up under you. So you put the braces in. That's all they couldn't put it together.
Damn. And this is just a chair? Oh, wow. Shit.
It's a simple one, too, man. One of the easiest ones you can put. One of the easiest ones you can assemble.
Wow.
The chair basically puts itself back together.
So something as self-explanatory as what you're telling me, they couldn't even follow through and do that. Wow. Damn. And
they had the nerve to go to the dean talking about something. I sabotaged them.
No, they sabotaged themselves. That was self-sabotage.
I made it easy for the women to put the chair together. Even though the women put the chair together themselves, I made it easy for them to put it together, even though I was just sitting there watching.
Right.
I wasn't doing shit. I'm just sitting there. They had to go pick the pieces up off the floor like anybody else. I put the pieces on the floor. They went and got the pieces, and they put it together themselves.
Right. But see, this is unacceptable, man. And like for 2020, man, it's all gonna be about moving, man. And I told myself this, man. It's gonna be an uncomfortable year for me because I'm gonna be always out in the field on the move, man. Because I don't want to be talking no more. I'm not a philosopher. I'm not, you know what I mean?
You're a builder.
Right, I'm a builder. There you go.
Builders don't have time to talk. Builders got shit to do.
Thank you. And that's the thing, man. I don't want to be talking much. I
No,
want to know where's the next assignment and what needs to
that's
be done.
right.
That's it.
What
That's all
else
I
we
want
got
to
to
know.
put up? That's right. What else we got to do? What else is going on? What do we need over here? What do we need over there? That's what
Yes.
builders do. Builders are people of action.
Right.
Philosophers are people of hot air.
Oh yeah.
They sound good. They can talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk.
That's right. And
See,
then you heard
builders
this said,
don't talk.
right. And then you heard this said before.
See,
They talk the talk, but they want you to walk for them. I'm like, hell no.
exactly.
You know what I'm
See,
saying?
builders don't talk. Builders don't talk. They just get to walking.
Right.
See,
They get the step.
and ladies, you got to make your mind up if you want a builder or you want a philosopher.
Because once the work is done, I'll talk to you later. Once the work is done.
Exactly, little Miss Chocolate. That's right. If they can't fix simple shit, like if a nigga can't put a doorknob on, okay, that's problematic. I was fixing doorknobs when I was 7 years old. If a nigga can't put a doorknob on, if he can't hang a door, put on a hinge, that's problematic. These things are supposed to be easy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a water sniper bugging. He said the infrastructure talking point, that's a low blow.
Mm.
You got to go. I love it, man. Yeah, you see, little Miss Chocolate says she loves a man that works with his hands. That's
See what I'm
right.
saying? Right.
You know, you won't get anywhere with that. Yeah.
Right.
Philosophers don't build shit.
No, they don't. They run their mouth from can't see morning to can't see at night. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Maybe they get on YouTube and they think that they know every fucking thing.
Right. And they don't know a damn thing.
No, and then they teach other people not to know a damn thing.
Right.
They see that you got a couple people running out here not knowing a goddamn thing, trying to act like they know every fucking thing.
And I'm going to quote the late, great Michael Jackson. One thing I do know, I don't know it all. So, you know what I'm saying? That keeps me safe.
Of course not.
From being any type of philosopher. So.
And so my thing is, you know, it's like the philosophers, you know, I might do a part 2 on that because I got some good feedback on that.
Oh, yeah, dude. You was on fire with that. You was on fire.
Hey, man, I even got people copying that. I've heard people in other streams talk about that concept about philosophers and builders.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm cool,
like,
man. Yeah, you know, I'm cool with it.
You know what I mean? With people on YouTube and just in general, people, you know, kicking all this game. And you know what I mean? And that's all it is, game. Game that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? But it got no substance.
Man, you know, my whole thing about these guys on YouTube, right, is that I can't figure out, like, you run into these groups on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you guys supposed to be doing? Are you guys going to try to build something? You going to try to get something going or what? Nah, we just want to hang out on YouTube and talk shit. So basically, you want to use a social media platform like YouTube to talk shit, but other people are using it to make money.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? And these are the guys that are showing you how to build. Like, so if you ain't got no instructions in front of you, the next best thing is you go on a YouTube channel. They could teach you how to screw a nail, you know, and, you know, tighten up a doorknob or something, to put a doorknob on a door. You know what I mean? It's easy. So there's no excuses, man, why heads ain't building. There's no excuses why we don't got tool belts, 2, 3, and 4. There's no excuse for it.
Yo, I got 4 tool belts, bro.
That's
for,
amazing, brother. That's amazing.
you know, and these cats don't have one. I even got one because I have like rulers and I
Yes.
have the levelers and shit like that. 'Cause I
Mm-hmm.
used to do construction too, so I have a lot of tools and shit, you know.
Okay.
And so, um, you don't have a tool belt. You don't know what a screwdriver is. You don't know what a pair of grip pliers are. You don't own a pair of pliers. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
well,
You
you know
don't
what's
own
funny? They know what a
a
damn
wire cutter.
weave is, and you don't even know what a weave is. See what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, right.
They
I don't
don't.
know what
They
the
know
fuck
what
a
a weave
weave
is, and you
is.
don't know. That's that's
Right.
that's
I
heavy
don't know.
stuff.
Yeah. I don't. I don't know what a weave is, right? But I don't know what time it is because I don't know what a weave is. But these niggas don't know what a pair of grip pliers are.
Nah, they don't.
They don't know what wire cutters are. They don't know what wire cutters are used for, right?
That's right.
They don't know what bolt cutters are.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? They don't know what 2x6s are, 2x4. They don't know what drywall is, sheetrock, none of that shit.
Damn.
But they
But
know
they're
what weave is. They know what
preoccupied with
makeup is. They
everything
know.
that women do. They're very preoccupied with that, though, right? Come on.
Dave Frankies. Shout out to Dave Frankies. He be tripping me out.
Who
He said,
Taz?
what the hell is she coming on? Did she come in on manhood or a home maintenance class? A little bit of both, Frankie. You know, we up here, you know, this is the way men talk, you know, we doing some man talk right now, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how we get down. Usually when we're talking about building something. You know, we're
That's right.
talking about did you finish this porch? Did you get the steps done the way you wanted to do? Did you get that back porch done? Did you get
Right.
the door? No, well, you know, Home Depot didn't have this, didn't have that, and the goddamn screws, you know, they were the wrong side. That to go back. You know, that's how we talk. We always
Hey,
talk about projects
right.
that we're doing or projects that we did do and how they come out and shit like that. If we
Right.
ain't talking about girls, we're talking about building something. When we ain't talking about
Right.
building something, we're talking about girls or money.
And
Okay?
and
Never talking
also
about us
I have a
building.
Home Depot credit card and I got a Lowe's credit card. So you know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I need some
And
tools or anything, I got a Home Depot right in the proximity of where I'm living. So you know what I mean? There's
and
no
we don't
excuse.
talk about right, and we don't talk about other dudes unless they owe us money. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't talking about
Like,
no
yo, man,
dude.
where
I'm
that
talking about
get?
my money.
Yeah,
Where my money at?
yeah. That's the only time you hear talking about doing motherfucker owe us some money. Like, yo, man, where fucking where Joe at? Nah, that nigga owe me $40, man.
Right.
That's the only time you hear us talk about the dude. Niggas owe us some damn money. We don't owe us no money. We ain't talking about no niggas. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know. Um, yeah, you're right, Arthur Spiral. It is in our nature to build. You know, that's what we do. These niggas, man, they don't talk about building nothing. They talk about women, you know, women hair care products.
Yeah.
And they be knowing the names of these products too,
Yeah.
man.
They be glue and tracking, and I'm like, yo, damn, man, you reaching. Shit.
Yo, I hear these dudes talking about a woman's edges. Like, what the fuck are woman's edges,
Yeah, I don't
man?
even know what edges are. Like, what the fuck is edges? Yo,
You
man,
know, I don't know
what do you
what
mean you
that
don't know what
is,
edges are?
man.
I don't know. Shit.
And these niggas is like, yo, man, I see so and so edges. Where? What are they? What do they look like? Like, what are you talking about? You don't know what edges are? Nah. Hey, yo, they look at me like I'm crazy. Like, yo, man, you don't know it. No, I don't know what the fuck you
No,
talking about. No,
damn it.
I don't know that.
But do you know what a hammer
Like, you
is?
don't know.
Oh, like a hammer gun? Nah,
Yeah,
dude,
you
I'm
know
talking
what a
about a
motherfucker.
hammer, sir.
Yeah,
A hammer to build
yeah.
houses with.
3/4 inch screw. You know what that is, motherfucker. You know what a leveler is,
Right. Do
motherfucker.
you
A
thank
circular saw. You know.
pliers? Do you know that?
Yeah, pliers. Yeah. You know what needle nose pliers are, what they're used for.
Right.
You know. Nah, you know, niggas don't know nothing about that. No, I don't know. You ever heard of drywall? Okay. Do you know how to lay brick, nigga? Do you know how to do
Right,
anything, man?
masonry. What's up? Yeah, dude. Like, let's talk
Yeah.
about that.
Right. Can you perform basic maintenance around your home, such as changing a hinge on your door if the door fall off the hinge, or changing a fucking lock, or a doorknob? Can you change the locks on your door?
See,
Let's
Max,
start. If
they
you
don't
can't
know
change
nothing
the
about
locks,
that, Max, because they're too busy nesting in other people's communities where they, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, where they can't build something for themselves. That's why, if we were to raise the
Hey,
question, what up?
hey, now we gotta let them know. Listen, if you meet a dude and the nigga can't change the locks on the door, keep it moving.
Right.
Keep it moving. Yeah.
If he can't
Niggas
assemble
can't
a
change the
chair,
lock
it's
on the
over.
back. Yeah,
If a man can't assemble a
yeah. He
chair,
can't
it's
change the
over.
lock. Yeah. Can't change the lock on the goddamn door. That's it right there. Don't even fucking waste your time.
Once you got to pick up that hammer, he's gone. All right, that's it. Ladies got to raise the bar.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Can't pick up a hammer, you got to go.
yeah, look what Little Miss Chocolate says. She says she always wonder how they know about clip and weed before she does. That's 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 that's
That's serious right there,
embarrassing,
yo.
man. Man,
And what that and that's
that's,
a woman talking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
yeah, that's sad. And you can get cops come up here, you know. And then the thing about it, what kills me is they come up here and they act like bitches, but then they call you a bitch nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Up here arguing, first of all, you up here antagonizing women, trying to goad them into a fight with you, a verbal confrontation with you, but you want to call somebody else a bitch nigga.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, and with them, it takes one to know one, I guess. So I guess you know what I'm saying.
Hey, Demetrius, man, every time you come in here, man, you always say some slick shit, bro.
Right.
What's your problem, man? You want to come up here and have a conversation, man? I notice every time you come in here, you know, you got some slide fucking remark about women.
Mm.
I've been watching you, bro. I haven't said anything, but I've been watching you. You know, you think you slick and you getting away with it, but you're not. You always got some slick comment about women, bro. What's your issue? Been watching you for a while now. I haven't said nothing to you. I want to see how long you was going to continue to do it. Okay? Are you one of these red pill niggas? This nigga every time.
Mm.
Well, you want to come up here and discuss it? Let's see just how true it is.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Get on the panel. Yo, Max, I'm about to get like ready for work. I gotta get myself situated and everything. So yo,
Okay,
if you're on
man.
the night with ladies night, I'm definitely tuned in.
Yeah. Yeah, ladies' night.
All right, cool. So I'll probably see you on
All right, OG.
on like ladies night a little bit later.
All right, man. Cool. All
All
right.
right, brother. Peace. Peace.
All right, OG. All right. What's true, dude? Your eyes don't lie about what? About what, bro? I want to know what the. Are you a red pill dude? Did you come from that red pill sector over there? Because every time you come in here, man, you always say something slick about women, bro. There's always something negative that you're pointing out about women. And I'm not saying that what you're saying isn't true. I just want to know why, when you come in here, You don't have anything positive to offer. It's just all negative. You see, a real man would try to offer a positive solution rather than continue to throw fuel on a fire. So you was the first ever to talk about no pill. I have no idea what he's talking about. But he always has something slick, Lucy. Every time I've been watching him for a while now. Every time he comes here, he always has something slick to say. Listen, bro, like we are not trying to create a negative environment here. We all have faults. It's not just women. We men have faults too, right? We have faults, man. How about trying to offer some positive solution rather than come in here and just continue to point out negatives? Yeah, ladies' night tonight. It's gonna be big. We got Jay Sean coming through tonight for sure this time. You know, you see, men are about solutions, Demetrius. You know, we're not about adding fuel to the fire. We're about putting the fire out. Okay. Hey, shout out to Cynthia G. Yeah, Cynthia, you know, he always, every time he comes in here, he always has something. He never offers anything positive. It's always some kind of, slide or slick remark. You've tried what? You know, you can come up on this panel. We ain't got to converse here in the chat. You can come right up on this panel and you and I can talk like me, because I really would like to know why you come in here. And I've been watching you for a while. I've kept the mods off of you for a reason. I wanted to see how long you was going to do this. Now I'm offering you a spot to come up here and have a conversation with me and see if we can come to a positive solution to where you can come in here and start offering some positive reinforcement rather than always come in here saying something slick and derogatory about the women in here. One second, let me drop the link for you. Okay, Demetrius, there's the link. Hop on that link. How you doing, Kylie? Hop on that link, come up here and have a conversation with me. Let's see if we can come to some kind of positive resolution so you don't have to keep coming in here saying something slick and negative about the women in here. There's the link. You can come on up here. We can talk about it. Because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you guys sliding in here trying to undermine the environment that we're trying to create. And so I have no idea, Happy Nappy. These guys are helping. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Like I said before, I feel like a bear who just woke up out of hibernation. When I went into hibernation 19 years ago, when I got married, I don't remember men being this way. Now waking up 19 years later, I'm still married, but I'm looking at the world now and I'm hearing crazy shit. These guys hate women. You know, Q comes up on the panel, tries to antagonize a whole panel of women and try to draw them into a fight and get into a fight with them. And he wants to call somebody else a bitch nigga. So I want to see what this brother here has to say, because I'm tired of these guys coming in here, sliding in here with their, talking under their breath, saying little slick shit. Anyway, shout out to Kylie Jane 79. Okay, you, is that you, Demetrius? User, whoever you are, come to the mic. Okay, I believe he's up here already, but he's having an issue with his mic, I guess. I guess he'll say something when he's ready. You can't hear yourself? Click on the mic and it just says make phone call or whatever. I'm assuming you're working it off of your phone. Try going out and coming back in. I see you. It says your mic is on. Turn the volume of your mic up. All right, well, you should, okay, turn the volume of your mic up. Or come back out and, or go out and come back in. You have it together yet? Okay, all right. He's trying to get it together now. Yeah, so I noticed this. I've been watching this for a while now. A couple of guys come in here and they want to pick at the women. They want to fight with the women. They don't ever want to come in here and build any positive relations. Now we do have brothers coming in here building positive relations. Those are the ones who stay and get wrenches. But you see, you can't get a wrench on this channel until you prove yourself as a real man. Coming in here picking fights with women because you have some kind of bullshit emotional beef with women, okay, that doesn't tell us that you're a real man. It tells us that you're a real punk and a sissy and don't know how to deal with your emotions. I'm very curious to hear what he has to say. Okay, there you go. Your mic is hot. Okay, your mic is hot, bro. Speak into it. Make sure your mic, go into your settings on your laptop, check out the mic. Make sure your mic isn't on mute. I don't hear anything. Your mic is on mute. Take your mic off of mute. Okay, let me ask you a question. When you logged in, did you choose audio? Because if you didn't choose audio, right, it won't give you any sound. There are options when you come in. You can choose audio or video or both. Choose the audio.
Can you hear me, bro?
There you go. Now we got you working.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Demetrius. Everybody, this is welcome to the panel, Mr. Demetrius Jones. So, Mr. Jones, why do you come in here and make derogatory comments towards the women?
Well, first, let's go ahead and do two things. I'm not gonna sit here and project onto myself a negative connotation like that. What I will say is that I'm totally objective about all things. And my statement wasn't actually anything derogative towards the women. It was just kind of like, this is what they do. And it's not all women, but there's enough of them who practice these ways, okay, who are imbued in these ways, where in which if I ignore it, then I'm not doing myself a service. To not speak on it is doing yourself just as much as a disservice. So when you get done saying that I'm being negative, okay, it's just as negative to speak on the men and to not give those men an option or an out for their ways. It makes no sense.
Well, the reason why I don't speak on the men is because as men, we're supposed to be able to fend for ourselves.
Okay, so this is my question.
No. I need you to react to what I just said.
I just answered it.
Well, you didn't say anything.
I did say, obviously I said something. I didn't say nothing. But however, since that wasn't a satisfactory answer, let's try it again.
Okay,
Because you
then
want me,
okay,
because you want me to
the
capitulate
reason
to
why,
being
hold on, you
derogative.
said
And I'm
it's
like,
fine.
how am I derogative? How am I,
Hey,
how
hey,
is
hey,
the one,
hey, hey, hey,
excuse me, sir.
hey, 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 hey.
Excuse me.
Let's exercise some discipline, okay?
Okay.
It's not a shouting match. I didn't call you up here to get into a bitch fight with you. I
I'm not a
called you up
bitch,
here
so
to have a
please don't call me
conversation.
out my name. Hey, let's
I
not
don't
start
know. I
that. See,
say
that's that shit right there. That's that shit. Don't call me out my name, man. Just talk to
I
me.
didn't call you out of your name. What I said was I didn't call you up here to get into a bitch fight with you. That's not calling you out of your name.
It's implicative of a whole bunch
I
of nonsense.
called
You
you
don't have to
out.
talk
I
to me like that.
called you up
Don't
here.
talk to me like that, dude. Talk to me like a man.
I
Right.
called you up
You don't
here
talk
to
to other
have a
grown men like
conversation.
that face to face. You don't talk to grown men like that face to
I'm
face.
trying
I
to
know you
talk to
don't.
you
I
now
know you
like a
don't.
man,
I
but you
know you
keep getting
don't.
emotional.
I know you don't. I know dudes like you, man. Okay. All right. Guys like you don't talk like to people like that face to face. All right. So you speak to me. Speak
I'm
to me like you
trying to
speak to
have a
all men.
conversation with you, bro. You're being extremely emotional for no
Here
reason.
we go with this. I'm being emotional, but I'm sitting on my couch. Even though I joined the Discord that you asked me to join, I'm being emotional. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Come on.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What Discord did I actually join?
This one right here. This is a form of Discord, bro. Just
All
in case
right.
you didn't
Anyway,
know. Anyway, man.
now I brought you up here to have a conversation with you, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
why I brought you up.
Yes, sir.
Now, I didn't bring you up here to fight with you. I'm trying to have a real discussion with you. Let's start with the part about me not discussing men. I don't discuss men because as men, we can fend for ourselves. We can defend ourselves. We can fight for ourselves. We don't need validation and we don't need anyone to fight for us. That's why I don't say anything about men.
So they need to be torn down constantly, viciously, and told that they're not shit. That's how you fix that situation because they're already broken. They're already derelict and they need to be, and they need that further exacerbated, right? And once again, I'm not defending guys who don't do what they're supposed to do. I'm just saying that when you guys speak like that, like for example, every day I get up, I have a routine. I do things every day, regardless what's going on in my life. Uh, I don't expect anyone to ever adhere to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I do know that the way I conduct myself, people who consider themselves men can't. They just cannot do these things. So I don't I don't see the need in me trying to say, okay, because I'm physically capable of doing this, or I have the mental aptitude to do this, that this makes me more qualified as a man, or it makes me more manly, or anything like that. These are my blessings. These are my gifts. My curses come the same way. You see what I'm saying? So for all my shortcomings, I don't it's not what I don't need. It's the lack of appreciation of what these brothers are still doing in spite of. So in spite of the fact that there's lesser quality jobs right now at any other time in this country history, there are still brothers who get up every day, work 2, work 3 jobs. And you know what he has to come home and put up with? Being told how inadequate he is. Because his woman gets online and listens to people like you guys talk all day about what a real man would do if he was in that position, not realizing that this man is doing everything he can do right now. So because he can't even get a pat on the back, an attaboy, right? But motherfuckers want to sit here and run people into the mud. I can't respect it.
Hmm. Let me ask you a question, right?
Leave and go where,
What
sister?
makes you think? What makes you think you're qualified, right, to tell what a real man is?
Because I do man shit every day. Once again, that's my point, is what makes anybody qualified. That's my
Now,
point.
what
That's my point, Mr. Max, is what makes one man qualified over
what
another
is
man. Like, for example, I don't get a government check. I don't get nothing. I don't get no SSI, no SSD. I don't get nothing. Okay. Every dollar I get, I work for. So it's different for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to the VA. I could go to the VA and tap into my fucking benefits as a veteran. I don't do nothing. I don't even want that from them. So there's a difference in the mentality that I come with that other people come with. And because of that.
Right. Let me tell you what qualifies me to tell what a real man is. It's because I am a responsible man. I'm a man of integrity. I'm a man of honor. I'm a man who takes responsibility for my actions. I'm a man who does.
And I'm not. And I'm not. And I'm not.
And the discipline, brother. We having a dialogue.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, like you're saying what makes you qualified. I'm like, there are many of men who are qualified in that arena in that same thought process, man.
I would like to finish saying what I'm saying, but now you're not displaying discipline right now, which is an attribute of a real man.
Right. From a dude who can't see.
It is.
Okay.
So that's what makes me qualified to recognize what a real man is.
Right.
Because I have.
When the last time you went for a run? When the last time you did some pull-ups and some push-ups? Huh?
Because I have all the attributes.
You did some real man shit.
Because I have all the attributes myself.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I also have a successful marriage that I've been in for 19 years.
While you're talking to me, I'm gonna do 30 pull-ups, okay? While you're talking to me, I'm about to do 30 pull-ups and about 100 push-ups. Some man shit. Can you dig it?
How old are you? How old are you, sir? How old are you, sir? How old are you?
I'm listening to a man right now. Tell me about what it's like to be a man. I'm listening to
you. The man is asking you how old you are.
I'll be 29 in January.
29. Okay, this is what. All right, so you're a millennial.
Whatever that is.
Okay. All right. Okay, you go ahead and talk. Let me hear what you have to say. Go ahead and get it out. Because obviously you have some issues with obviously you have some issues with what I've been saying. So tell me what you have a problem with.
One moment. Mr. Max, unlike the rest of the world, I don't have the luxury of.
I know, Cynthia. I'm trying to be patient with them. I understand.
Listen.
Are you ready, sir?
A chick like Cynthia G could never say nothing. Went and got knocked up by a dude who already had a whole bunch of babies mamas.
No. That's not the chick you make that way.
She's the poster child of a dusty ass bitch.
You're talking to me. You're talking to me. You're talking to me. Leave her out of it. You're talking to me. Let's you and I have a conversation.
Okay.
All right. Now, older man to younger man. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me why you have some issues with what I'm saying.
I don't have issues with you. It's the message, man. It's the message.
All right. And what's wrong? Tell me what the problem is with the message.
The message is these dudes aren't trying. If I'm listening to you, they're not trying. They're not doing nothing.
Okay.
According to a bunch of late 30s, early 40-something-year-old ass niggas. No offense.
I'm not shocked by that. Go ahead.
You shouldn't be, because you're my elder.
Right. I am. And so what is the picture that I'm painting that hasn't been painted already?
What's up?
Am I really painting a picture, or I'm just reciting what I already see from the picture that's already been painted by someone else?
Right now, we're having a see. Let's not get lost on it as to how I got here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Demetrius got here because you had an issue with the fact that I pointed out that there's the same women that you're trying to defend. Some of them are dating the super effeminate, hella gay ass dudes. They're with them. They're loving these motherfuckers. Right?
And you may be right about that. Right? But the reason why I called you out is not because it's just that one comment. is that I've watched you over a period of time and you haven't said anything positive. As a leader, you are supposed to solve problems, not create more problems. Being derogatory towards the women in a situation that you know is already negative just adds fuel to the fire.
So you letting people with wrenches run roughshod in your comment section or whatever, right? Who in real life, I'm telling you, Mr. Max, I'm telling you, right now, this ain't no lie. I'm so not a man to all these motherfuckers. If you let them tell the story, I've got what very few people in this country have right now. It's nothing to be proud of. It's called an extreme risk protection order. Okay, I live in Tacoma, Washington. The Seattle Police Department saw fit that I was so dangerous to not only myself, but to the general public and to them. They said, this motherfucker can't have no more guns, right? For a whole year. Then what they did after the year was up, they reenacted it again. I want you to understand something, boss. Nothing about being derelict, effeminate, weak, passive, eyes down, whatever you want to say. Not one of those things got that attributed to me. Everything to the opposite of that. And not one of these cats here, okay, can hold water to what the fuck I'm saying right now. That's my point. They don't even know what a man is. They wouldn't know what a man is if he slapped them in the face. All right? Because they're leaders who used to be men. All right? Today, they think that a leader is somebody who hides their face, hides their hand, tells everybody else what to do. That's not a leader.
Yeah.
That's not a leader.
Right, let me ask you a question. You said that the police department deemed you too dangerous to have guns?
What's up?
You said that the police department deemed you so much of a danger to everyone, including them, that they forbid you to have guns. That's all they did?
Yeah, they're trying to fuck my life up right now. I'm still going to court over it right now.
I'm confused because you said that there's an issue here where you're such a danger to everyone, including the police, that all they did was ban your ability to have guns?
Do you realize that I live in a different county? Stop. Listen to yourself. I live in a different county, dog. I don't live in this. I don't even live in Seattle. I don't live in Seattle, man. You gotta understand. I don't live in Seattle. Max.
She lives in Seattle as well.
Max. What state do you live in? No, Max.
Is a psychologist. Cynthia,
Mr.
if
Max.
that was the case, wouldn't he be declared a menace to society? They wouldn't just ban guns, right? There would be a lot of actions they would take if he's a danger to himself, to everyone else, and the police. Wouldn't he be declared like a menace to society? And he wouldn't be free right now, right? Hold on, I'm asking my sister to think because she's a psychologist. I'm asking her to give me some feedback on that.
They don't know, bro.
Does that sound weird to me? Like if you're this dangerous dynamo that you claim to be, I don't understand why would you be free? Like I don't get that.
See, let me go ahead and tell you something about how stupid Cynthia G sounds right now. She says gun laws are statewide, not countywide. I already know that. So how could a county override state law? She sounds so fucking retarded, dude. Tell her to stop talking.
No, but what I'm saying is I'm getting on the danger part, right? If you're that dangerous, why would they allow you to be free?
Because I committed no crime. That's why. You don't have to commit a crime to get an Earthen, bro.
Wait a minute.
You don't have to commit a crime to get an Earthen.
Okay, well, if you didn't commit a crime, right, then how the hell did they come to the conclusion that you're a danger to yourself, a danger to everyone around you, a danger to everyone else in society and the police? How did they come to that conclusion?
You know what? I guess we don't live with and under racist ass white people. You know what? You right. You right. All on my own volition. You right. I forgot about you fucking absolutely right, man. I forgot I was living in a country that my people built, that we make all the rules, all the laws, all the ordinance. I fucked up. I totally fucked up.
Yeah, you just got me confused with that one, bro. I mean, I've seen guys get put away for being declared a menace to society. You know what that means?
Man,
You know what
that
a
means that
menace to society means?
they got caught in the commission of a crime. That's what that means. Please.
Do you know what menace to society means?
Yes.
So, wait a minute.
So you think I'm a menace
Wait,
to
who?
society, Max? Max.
No,
Max.
no, never that, never that. No, never that. I'm just trying to figure something out here, okay? You said that you were such a danger to yourself, such a danger to everyone around you, such a danger to people just walking up and down the street, I guess, and a danger to the police. That's what's getting me. The danger to the police. And you're not in a nut house nowhere. You're not locked. You're not in the street.
They're
Nothing.
trying to do all of this right now as we speak, dude. They're trying to do it right, man. Anyway, you know what? I guess because I've been talking to myself and I haven't said what I've been saying. Let me repeat it one more time. A year and a half ago, I got my first ERPO. In July this year, when it was supposed to be over, they reinstated.
Absolutely right. Cynthia. Apparently, he didn't know what it means.
Here she goes. If I was a danger to here, no, listen. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. No, let me finish, please. You got people like Cynthia G in your comment section talking about if I was a danger to the police, I'd be dead. She's not rooting for black people. She's rooting against black men. Look at black men. Look at her comment towards me. Look at her comment towards me. The police are afraid of me. If they thought they could kill me when I had a gun, they'd have tried it. Okay, they would have tried it when I had my guns. They didn't because they were afraid.
You don't want any part of Cynthia G, okay? Please leave her alone before she comes up here, okay?
Man, please.
Trust me, you don't want
that dirty ass, hot guzzling fucking bitch, please.
Will you please stop talking about it, bro?
Please. Went and got knocked up by fucking Dolomite, and here she is running her mouth still. Shut the fuck up, chick.
Anyway, listen, man, let's get back on you and I, okay? Because I don't want her to come up here and jump on you. Let me
jump on me, dude. She's in the cyber world, and if she see me in real life, she wouldn't talk to me like that anyway. Because I'll beat her fucking baby daddy to nothing. I'll beat that nigga's ass to nothing.
Can we keep the conversation between you and I? Can we do that?
Right.
Okay, now I'm still.
Let me tell you something. All these bitches who call niggas beta and this, that, and the other, they're gonna be the same chicks clinging to the dudes here in about a couple months.
Don't call women bitches on my channel, bro.
Oh, here we go. But they can call me Dusty, beta male, right? Fuck all that. Either check these motherfucking hoes, bro, or don't tell me what to say.
Okay, all right. I tried. Okay. Y'all know what the rule is, Mod, y'all know what the rule is when guys come in here and call women bitches. Somebody enact those rules for me, please. I don't allow guys to come in here and call women bitches. Okay. I tried with the young man, he's very, very unstable. Emotionally, I don't know what's wrong with him, but I do know that if you are a danger to the police, you are probably going to be either dead or in an insane asylum somewhere. But you won't be walking around in public. That much I do know. Yeah, man, I don't know where these guys, man, he's really bad. He's 29. I mean, these guys are getting younger. They're becoming more and more fucked up. Yeah, I tried, but he broke the rules. I don't allow guys to come up here and call women bitches. That's not this kind of environment. So, he broke the rules. But all right, ladies, I'm gonna shut it down. Give me some sleep. Got a big night tonight, but ladies' night we got Jay Sean coming through. I'm not sure what the hell was wrong with him, but you know what? He's been coming in here for quite some time. Okay, and I've been watching him, and all he makes is derogatory comments. He always saying something slick. So I thought I'll offer him to come up to the panel today, to talk about it. And as you can see, he's an emotional wreck. You know, all these red pill guys, these big town guys, man, they got like this hatred for women, man. Yeah, so he is a millennial. He's 29. He's a millennial. Yeah, how the hell does he get like that? Oh, that's what it is. He got barred from owning the gun. Oh, okay. So he's pretty much in some kind of. Shouldn't he be on medication or something? Or should somebody be treating him? Because obviously he can't hold water. I mean, he's fucked up. I mean, he can't even have a regular conversation. I'm trying to have a regular conversation with him. He's fucking losing his mind. He said all that dust is clouding his mind. Yeah, something's clouding it. You know, he's more than confused. Happy nappy. There's something wrong with him. I mean, that dude. I don't know. He's worse. Him or Q. You know, I think he's worse than Q. Okay. All right, ladies. Crew's in here. I didn't see Crew coming here. Nah, he's not going to do that. These guys are cowards. These guys are cowards. He ain't going to go anywhere. Talking about he's such a danger to himself and society, and he's such a danger to the police that he shouldn't have a gun. Well, if you're that goddamn dangerous, you wouldn't be walking around. Man, these guys, man, what is wrong with these guys? I don't understand what kind of niggas are these, man. Damn. What the fuck has happened in the last 10 years? Well, hell, is it the last 10 years or the last 20 years? Yes, yeah, exactly. Bro, they're only comfortable fighting women. You know, it's like they got some deep-seated hatred for women. I believe that they've substituted black women for male competition because they can't compete with the real males out here in the real world. So since they're afraid to compete with them, I think they've substituted black women for them, and now they're trying to compete with them by fighting with black women. I think that's what's going on. Damn, Similac is causing that. Oh man, 35 years, seriously? Nah, that's too much right there, Nisha. 35 years? Oh, I don't know about that one. 35, oh, Robert, you can't make it tonight? Nah, he wouldn't say that to Rob or whatever. Yeah, so let me know, Robert, if you can't make it so I can have a someone because I got Jay Sean coming through tonight. What's up?
Not much about to go to the
What's up, Charles?
What's
What's
up?
going on?
Topic of the day. Shout out to my people out there. And, woo! And oh yeah, I got one more thing to say. Big truck.
No, but if you got some stuff back and you can't make it, that's cool. I'll find somebody to work it or whatever. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. If you can't make it, don't worry about it. Don't try to push yourself. You know, deal with what's going on with your family.
That dog is like.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll see, you know. I don't want to put any stress on you. You know what I'm saying? If she can't make it, she can't make it. I think you may be using the wrong email. It keeps getting bounced back. Here, try this email here. I'm gonna put this one in the chat. Okay. Okay, here it is right here.
For some reason it's harder and harder. Like it's easier to get it off of Discord.
Uh-huh. Here, Verbal, here's the email right here. Okay. What's going on there, Mr. Faulkner?
You know, playing Matt until my barber gets in the shop because I got to go to the.
I just had some extremely emotional young man up here, that I had to get out of here because he just was just mentally and emotionally unstable.
You sure it wasn't Winnie the Pooh?
No, I don't know. It could have been. Sound a little bit like him.
See, you gotta figure out something. You gotta figure something out. Like, what have men being this emotional for? What's up, girl? This damn dog right here. Want to just get rubbed on. Attention. You at attention who aren't you, Justice? Goddamn big ass dog.
No, I don't know. So, Verbal, there go the home. Let me give it to you one more time, and see if you can try to test it. I'll double check it, but it should work. Shouldn't be any problem. There it is, right there.
Go lay down, girl. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Yeah, go ahead and take care of your family. Get you some rest. We'll figure it out. We'll work it out on ladies' night. We'll find a way around it. Hey, what's up, Nisha Q?
What's up, Misha?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so Charles, he was extremely emotional.
You got daddy problems, don't you?
So maybe I can get some of the ladies to come up. Maybe I get some ladies to come up and co-host the show with me. But see, I'm not going to interview Sean. The women are supposed to interview himself. Let me see if I can get Classic Ruby to. I think I might be able to get Classic Ruby to host it tonight. Go ahead, Charles.
I'm tired of these dudes with daddy and mommy problems. Why won't that girl pick me? Because you're a lesser being.
You know what he said, man? Check this out. You know what he said? He said that the police department has declared that he is a danger to himself, everyone around him, and the police.
That means he's
so all they did was just take. That's all they did was just take his gun. He said.
That means you're an EP. Yes, we have the authority to do such. You're a public menace, you fucktard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a menace, right? I mean, shouldn't he? Yeah.
Any cop worth his shit gonna say.
I thought that.
Go ahead,
Yeah, I
Max.
thought that he would be getting some kind of treatment or something, right? Like,
You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. Some of these guys out here are
yeah,
so fucked up in the head, worrying about lesser shit. Well, the cop said I wasn't a good boy. You're a danger to yourself, and it's been established. It's for a fucking reason. See, a lot of people don't want to take responsibility on the fucked up shit they did with their lives.
yeah. Um, yeah, yo, I don't know what's wrong with these guys, man. Like,
I do. Not enough of
I
it.
don't know what's going on. This guy was extreme because he always his name is Demetrius, right? Jones. He always come in here and make and say some sort of comment, right? I've been watching him for a while, so I kept the mods off of him. I just wanted to see how long he was going to do. So he came in here again today, and I said, "Okay, man, why don't you come on to the panel? Let's talk about it, right? See what his issue is." And he was just too emotionally unstable. I mean, this guy was an emotional wreck. You couldn't say anything to him. You couldn't carry on a conversation with him. He was just like emotional and upset and reckless all at the same time. It was the
You know,
craziest
people
thing
like
ever.
that
I
are.
mean, like, huh?
You know, people like that are. They are nothing without their issues. If you take away their issues, they have nothing to talk about. You ever seen a woman on the phone and they got to talk about drama all the time? Same shit. If you took away
Yeah.
the drama, what would you have to talk about?
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah,
mama
bro. Well,
family.
we'll try to deal with it. You take care of your family. Your family is more important. You know, we'll see if we can get through it. But yeah. And he was like, man, nah, that wasn't Arthur. What up, Cowboys? Nah, that wasn't Arthur. Verbal. I know Arthur. That definitely wasn't him. That sound like this other dude. That made it sound like pigs in the blanket. Charles.
Oh Lord. Oh
Could have been
Lord.
him.
Winnie the Pooh Bear. Oh, fuzzy
Yeah,
Teletubby looking nigga.
yeah.
What more do you want from me? Type nigga.
Yeah, it could have been pigs in the blanket.
God.
I don't know who. I know it was weird, bro. It was like talking to a dude in a nut house.
Whoever it was a nut. Can't underestimate the
Yeah,
stupid.
it's like he said, yeah, the police said that I'm such a danger to myself and everyone around me and to them that I can't have a gun. All right,
Don't even need
well,
a gun.
shouldn't you be locked up or something? You be in a nut house?
Yeah.
Oh man. He said he lives in Tacoma, Washington.
Oh,
That's way
crazy.
up there, man. That's up there. Matter of fact, that's outside of Seattle, isn't it? Tacoma, Washington.
I
That's
believe
before
so.
you get to Seattle, I believe.
I
Huh?
believe, I believe so. Old,
Oh,
old,
it's good to see
I
your
can't
face,
handle
Steve.
my shit type niggas. Old, I'm so derelict that it doesn't even make a goddamn sense, man. I'm whining because no girl wants me, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's right outside of, yeah, 30 minutes outside of Seattle. Yeah, right. Yeah, he'll start. Yeah, man, he'll be the type of dude that'll probably be shooting women. Yeah, he shouldn't have a gun. Yeah, because he was extremely unstable.
Why do you
Maybe I
hate
shouldn't
me
ask him.
so?
I mean, wow, Charles, he was gone, bro. You know, they talking about he know what kind of man I am. Like, nigga, you don't know me. What you talking
I
about?
wish I would have told him he needs to wake up and take the cock out of his mouth.
I tried to talk to him. I try to be level headed and talk to him. Because they always say that they always say I be shitting on people, right? So I try not to do that. I was like, okay, well, let me talk to the young man or whatever. He just fell apart, man.
Well, the defecation.
Extremely, like, high level emotional.
The defecation is hard. Well, the defecation of
Right,
a female
right.
is that's so easy to do, so you never know.
hmm So what's going on with Charles?
Not much. Playing a little bit of Madden until the barber gets in the shop. Get my beard shaped up, going to my girl's Christmas party at her job.
All
So
right.
that's some good things,
Oh, there.
I
Yeah,
bought her
corporate
her
Christmas
favorite
party.
wine. Bought her flowers one day for her birthday. The next day, I bought her a couple of her favorite wines. Doing some simp shit. Being a maggot.
Man, corporate parties yeah, office parties are the best, man. You get to take shit home and go there, get whiskey and shit.
Oh yeah,
You know,
then one of
my wife works for Bank of America, and I love going to. I'm going to miss this one this time.
her, then
Boy, they party off the hook.
one of her
Huh?
coworkers got the hookup for like a Hilton hotel suite, so that's nice. And we don't even pay
Uh-huh.
shit out of pocket.
Oh, uh-huh.
You gotta do some simp shit
Man,
every now and then.
yeah. So I just came up here to what I really did to come up here to do. I didn't plan on staying this long. I came up here to clarify, the situation yesterday because I don't know if you're hearing now. A lot of unfavorable things are coming out about BGS. And although this video was no attack on him, I just had to clarify some things because some of the things I've heard by people I respect, kind of really bad. Um, yeah. Oh, you was listening, Verb? I didn't know you were listening. You talking about when I first started the video? Um, clarification and getting distance between us and them. I didn't know you was in here listening.
I'm just wondering when we're gonna get clarification and distance away from bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause it's like, if you're condoning doxing, right? It's like oh, okay, cool. So you were listening. Yeah, so yeah, if you're condoning doxing on other people's children and you're not doing anything to stop that,
Yes.
okay, and then you're right, and then you're encouraging it to a degree, right? And people are watching that, okay? Well, they remember when stuff happens to you. Now stuff has happened to you, they remember you was on the other side of this, condoning this, right? And justifying this. So now that it's happened to you, they're coming back to you. It's like the chicken's coming home to roost. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, wow, I didn't know these things that went down. Okay, because I wasn't there, but I got the information from people I really trust. And I'm like, wow, really? I'm like, okay, well, let me clarify myself and get some distance between us and that kind of stuff. We don't condone any of that.
No.
Like I said, I'm
I've
not,
said it, I've
you
said it
know,
many a times. There are
targeting
people
BS, but that's, huh?
I've said it many a times. There are people I don't agree with, but I'm not gonna dox their ass for what? I'm just gonna dismantle your
Right.
argument intellectually. So why would I
Yeah.
go put
Uh-huh.
your personal shit, your social security number, pictures of your children? If you're putting pictures of somebody's children, you got some real fucked up issues. Like we used to have some boundaries, man. Like,
Right.
like
And but here's the thing, right? You can't engage in it. Like you can say, okay, if somebody's doing it to other people, right? And their children are involved, and then you're coming out and you're making excuses for the people doing it. But other people, they remember those things. Now that it's happening to you and you want sympathy, you're not getting any because they remember when it was done to someone else's child, you engaged in justification rather than trying to say that you won't stand for it or stand against it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at some of the videos around here, some of the fire and brimstone videos towards him, they're pretty detailed. You know, usually when something is that detailed, it's a 90% probability that it's true. Usually lies aren't that detailed. You know, but there was some pretty detailed information that came out. You know, I'm not sure one way or the other if it's true or not, but I just want to, clarify and get distance. I came out as a black man standing against this doxing thing. And yeah, I said that I don't like what happened to BTS. I don't like what happened to Nile. I don't like what happened to anybody who got doxxed.
doxing is
So I don't want
doxing.
people to think that, right. I don't want people to think that I'm condoning people who condone doxing, which is what BTS is being accused of, you know. Because now they're standing against him saying, how do you like it now? Now it's your child. But when it was our child, you did nothing and you justified the people doing it. That's what I've been hearing on live streams. And it's been more than one person saying it. Okay, it's been more than one live stream with people who have the same type of detailed description about his involvement in justifying doxing of other people's children.
Two things I don't justify: doxing and then trying to say inflammatory shit. Like, really, you try to oh, you should go kill yourself. Like, nigga, I should go visit you. Like, I just look at some people and I'm just like, fuck shit are you on? Like, this lets you know how fucked up we are as a people. But like for some odd reason, you got motherfuckers doxing. For what? To gain what? You harm somebody's child, they're gonna kill you. Is it worth the cost of blood? That's all I really say. Is it worth it? But nobody wants
I
to.
guess to them, they don't think. I guess to them, they don't think it's going to happen.
Like I said,
They don't think it's going to happen. They think that they're going to be able to continue to do this, and then no one is going to ever retaliate
like I
or
said
strike back
before,
against them.
dox me if you want. I'm paying your ass a visit. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all the happy-go-lucky kumbaya bullshit. I'm paying your ass a visit.
Right.
Just fuck all that
You know,
shit.
that whole thing, that whole manosphere thing now is taking a serious hit, man.
You know why? It's because deep down inside, the motherfuckers
Okay,
who are
check this out.
pro-life.
Man, you want to come up here and take this link? No, 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 don't do it. Unhide him, unhide him. Don't, no, no, no. Let him come back out. Don't hide him. I want to shoot him the link and let him come on up here and explain himself. He's saying that my nursery is a part of the problem.
You're what?
Okay. My nursery is part of the problem. His message is, okay, you fella, you follow it, Max. Your nursery is part of the problem. Okay, come on up here and explain that, son.
The fuck's
Let's get into a discussion about that. I'm trying to be nice today. No, 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 unhide him, unhide him. Unhide him, unhide him. Yeah. Take the link, sir. Here's the link. Take the link.
What's the fucking purpose of this shit?
Yeah, come on up here. Come on up here, son. Let's hear what you got to say. I'm a man. Come on up here and talk to me. Is he still there? Let me see if he's still here. Let me see if he's still here. Okay, he's still here. He's still here. Come on up, son. Let's get down to the bottom of this. I'm curious to see what nursery I'm running. That's fine. He can be whoever's boy. I'm cool with all that. Okay, I'm not afraid of any of these people. I don't care who man he is or what group he belongs to. I don't care nothing about that. But come on up here.
He's unhidden man.
Take the link. Here's the link. Matter of fact, let me send you the link personally. Hold on. Okay. There's the link for you personally to click on, sir. What's going on, Joe?
I'm just wondering.
There it is, right there.
What do these clowns get out of this for?
Go on to take that link, sir. Yeah, I want to hear this, Khadija. I want to hear how I'm running a nursery. You know, last I checked, there were no children in here. So I want to know about this nursery I'm running and how I'm condoning all this stuff. You know, so unreasonable man, there's the link. Hit that link, jump on this panel. Let's have a discussion amongst men. As you and I have a discussion like men, so we can get down to the bottom of this. So while we're waiting for unreasonable man to come up here, what's going on, Joe? What's cracking?
Not too much there, Max. What's up, Charles? This is another day in paradise, brother. So,
what's up, Joe? I tell you, man, sometimes you look at some of these loser ass niggas and you be like, really? Shit. Like, goddamn. Like, you motherfuckers ain't extinct yet?
No, there's too many of them. Way too many of them.
I get accused of being out of shape, not having testosterone, all kinds of dumb shit. I'm like, look, I could give blood and the motherfucker lose 25 pounds, gain 30 pounds of muscle. I'm like, get the fuck, just for giving blood. You know, I'm just at the back of it. It's spectacular. So you get a bunch of these jackasses.
Yeah, unreasonable. Unreasonable man. Take the link, sir.
But you give them.
I want to hear about the nursery running over here, huh?
You give motherfuckers like this an opportunity to speak their piece without judgment.
Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say. I'm curious.
Ain't nothing to it but to do.
Nursery. Yeah, I want to hear about this nursery I'm running. Last time I checked, there's no children here. So I want to see about this nursery I'm running. I want to see how I'm condoning all of this. All of what? Condoning all of what?
Well, Max, I could give you the short answer to what he's probably saying.
Mm-hmm.
He's somebody in the manosphere, probably. Chances are that, you know, when they see more than, say, one or two women that have an intelligent conversation, you have, you know, a fair amount of women in your panel and chats and things.
Mm-hmm.
They have intelligent conversations. They consider that a nursery because you're giving them a platform, whereas like somebody else on the manosphere side won't.
Wow. Okay. Well. Then. Okay. Well.
I
So
unreasonable brother, you can prove me wrong or whatever his name is. He can prove me wrong, but I have an itchy feeling that's what it is. They call it pandering or whatever, being a simp.
Yeah,
Being
but
this,
well,
being that.
I haven't, I didn't know anything about the nursery. I want to know where the check is too. I don't have a problem giving you a cut, but I want to know where it's at. I haven't gotten it either. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know what this check is, but nah. But if unreasonable man like to come up here and explain it to us, you know, and not hide. Let me see if he's still in here. Let me see if he's still in here.
Oh boy, oh boy, no, we can't do that. Be reasonable. Oh Lord, Master said we
No,
Yeah,
can't.
he's still in here, man. He's still in here.
you can't have a
He's still in
conversation
here.
because the thing about it is they're not used to having conversations and interactions with no black man, black woman. When we talk like normal people towards each other, that's where the problem is. See, it's easy to snipe somebody or hit
Mhm.
somebody from 5,000 miles away, as opposed to being right in front of them. So a lot of times they
Mhm.
sit there and say these things, and it's like you know good and damn well you won't take the link, you won't come up, you'll go back over to where you came from, crying and complaining about well they're over there being this and this and this. This is an option. You don't have to come to this channel if you don't like it. There's freaking 50 billion channels
Mhm.
here on YouTube, but that's what happens a lot of times here. Amazing.
Wow. He gonna chicken out on me, man. See, that's the reason. See, you see, unreasonable man. That's what's making the manosphere look bad. You know, guys like you coming out and say shit, can't back it up. You know, you're afraid to come and talk amongst real men. See, that's what make the manosphere look bad, bro. You're making your manosphere look bad right now.
I don't think he needs much help.
Yeah, you know, you're gonna say something, and you know, you don't want to come back it up. You don't want to come up here and deal with that.
But isn't that a feminine trait to go get somebody else to fight your battle?
Very much
You can
so.
go bring
But
whoever the hell you want in here.
like I said, I don't understand this new
Honestly,
generation of stuff. I just don't get
you
it.
can go I ain't afraid of anybody on here, man. You can bring whoever the hell you want in here.
I'm gonna go get somebody who's gonna speak on my behalf because I'm scared.
It's all about doing it. It's called subject, predicate, noun, verb. You can put it all
I
together
must be
and have
doing
a
something right. I
conversation.
must be doing something right because they seem to be focusing in on my channel. Like they're telling me that I'm the problem. My nursery is the problem.
99 problems and your nursery ain't one of them. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah,
99. I got 99 other issues
yeah,
that I
my
got to fix.
nursery.
Your nursery ain't one of them.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta realize this is the longest he's been around women and they didn't get so up.
We got
Guess what,
beautiful
son?
and
They don't.
intelligent women in here.
But it's
You
like,
know,
guess
we
what,
have
son? They
beautiful
don't
and
like it
intelligent women here that we can engage, right, that we can engage in conversation with. These guys are jealous.
because they don't know
Well,
conversation.
that's what happens when you hate women. You see, you forget that they're beautiful. See,
See, the
you
problem
forget
is,
that they're beautiful and sexy and lovely. See, when you hate them, you get blind to all of that. Then you see they're around other men, strong men, and then you see how fine and beautiful and sexy they are. You get jealous.
see, this is what I say. Come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for a
Yeah.
simp like you.
They're having intelligent conversations with real men who are engaging them intellectually and not always talking to them like there's some stripper or some strag on the street.
Hey, hey. Strippers are very, very, very intricate job in America.
I seen guys empty out their whole paychecks in strip bars, man.
For a chick you can't even hit.
Thank you.
You know, I seen
Oh,
a dude come to the strip joint one time with $1,001 bills. He had 1,000 of them motherfuckers. Some of them guys don't hold back, boy. They cash it, they get it in. $500 in $1 bills. Boy, they have a stack of $1 bills.
Well, men like me don't even
Yeah.
need
I've seen strippers that had dollar bills hanging out of every damn where. G-string, bra string, cleavage, ears,
she go easy
everywhere,
down
shoe,
$1 bill.
everywhere.
Man, she pissing dollar bills. God damn.
Yeah, they stuck dollars everywhere they can stick dollars, they stuck it and then some. Yeah, dollars, he's like a walking dollar bill tree or something. These dollar bills everywhere. You know.
Oh, he doesn't want submission. He wants to play Madden without working. What he wants to do, he wants
Well,
to
he
like an old church hag.
well he had a stance. His matter of fact, let me go back to his comment. His comment was, if it's still up here, his comment was, let me see, I can't remember right. He said that, okay, his comment was, okay, uh, okay, his comment was, he got timed out here. Let me see if I can go back and read his comment. Nope, can't read the comment no more. Can't read the comment anymore.
I'm just wondering.
You sure you got? I'm sure he's unhidden.
Uh,
Can somebody double check to make sure he's unhidden? He might still be hidden. Can somebody
No,
make
he's
sure he's
unhidden.
unhidden?
Max, he's unhidden.
Okay, he's unhidden.
Yeah, because yeah, it looks like cause he was hidden, then he was unhidden by somebody else. So it's been done.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you the nerve of these niggas.
Okay, I guess you don't want to take the link.
I don't want to take the link. I'm Derlick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real girly, unreasonable, man. It's real girly like, man. You don't want to take, you want to make a statement like that, but you're not man enough to come and back it up. It's just a confrontation, dude. What do you have to fear?
Because I'm not a man.
When you're afraid of a conversation, my brother?
Yes, he is.
Surely that can't be true. Tell me it ain't so.
I'm not a man. I'm really a hermaphrodite.
Yeah, I mean, you make the statement. If I make a statement, I'm gonna back it up. I'm not gonna just make a statement and I'm not gonna throw a rock and hide my hand. If I throw a rock at you, I've meant to throw a rock at you. I'm not hiding my hand.
Like, hey, you feel right.
Yeah. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna get off here, guys. Okay, we got ladies' night tonight. We got Jay Shaw coming through. We may have to find a temporary co-host for the night because looks like Verbal may have some issues with her family. So we'll work on it. Be back here tonight at 9:00, everybody. Since Unreasonable Man don't want to take me up on my offer, I got other things to do. Everybody, hold on. Wait a minute. Might stay for a little while longer. Hold on. Okay, so what you gonna do, man? Unreasonable Man? I thought he just sent me a message. No, that wasn't him. So you got, hey, you know what, the doxing thing, man, I heard something else too about that too. Was it the one that's doing the doxing, Kenneth, whatever his name is? I found out that he himself was doxed first. And that what he's doing now is in retaliation. Okay, we are sleeping. It is definitely time to shut down the show. I was just making a comment that
Not really.
the
Just
tree.
clearing up this goddamn nose shit. God damn. It's like I'm getting better, but it's like it's taking too goddamn long. So it's like, fuck. So what time are you gonna be on tonight, Max?
He says if BGS falls, he won't be alone.
He said what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Are you, is he really still
He
trolling?
said, yeah, he thinks this stream affords me absolution. If BGS falls, he won't be alone. Really?
Who said that?
Is that a threat? Unreasonable man.
Nah, Nisha, I'm not sleepy. It's just my nose is just getting better. So if you heard me like a week ago, I was coughing up my lungs. Oh god.
He said if BGS falls, he won't be alone.
But
Well, who will be falling with him?
with BGS, he basically left on his own, or he got ran off. What I mean, issue.
I have no idea.
I mean, like I said, I never watched him, so I don't know really anything about him. So I just keep hearing about him.
I don't see. What stream is he talking about here?
It is what happens when you get a
Oh,
jackass.
The perpetrator had a wrench on your man's page. What? What perpetrator? The perpetrator had a wrench on your man's page. He thinks this stream affords you absolution. If BGS falls, he won't be alone. Well, who will be with him, sir? Is he still in the chat? I really would like this dude to come up here and give me some clarification on what the hell he's talking about. And if BGS falls, he won't be alone. Who's falling? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won't be alone. You know, all of the people that he's either colluding with or working with him, I'm assuming they'll fall with him. If you're suggesting in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to fall with him, you're sadly mistaken. I'm not falling with him. I'm not falling with anyone. No, not comments in the chat. Okay, the comments were up here by my bell where he commented on the stream that I did earlier called The Power of Unity. He said that the perpetrator had a wrench on my man's page. I don't know what man he's talking about. And said that doesn't offer me any absolution, that if BS falls, he won't fall alone. I'm assuming he won't. I'm assuming all of the people that he was colluding with will fall with him. You know, no argument. You get some argument from me on that. So you are assuming that I will fall with him. You are sadly mistaken. I will not fall with him.
We're gonna fall. I guess you will fall because of gravity.
Yeah, I will not. Okay, let me see. Is he still in here? I think he's spying for someone. Okay, he's gone. He left. He left the channel. Okay. Yeah, if BGS falls, he won't fall alone. Well, who else is falling with him? He calls himself unreasonable man. Matter of fact, let me see if I can put the comment in the chat here. I don't know what I must have read it. Here it is.
Oh, on, Max. I'm allergic to losers. You're gonna make me start coughing again.
Huh?
I'm allergic to losers. You're gonna make me start coughing.
Uh-huh.
That nigga gonna make me
Okay,
start
this comment. This is the comment that he left on the stream. He put it in the chat. That's the comment right there, y'all. Y'all can read it for yourselves. That's the comment that he left. The perpetrator had a wrench on your man's page. You think this stream affords you absolution. Now, the stream he's talking about them. Now, the stream he's talking about the one I did earlier called The Power of Unity. I'm not sure what that had to do with BGS or anyone else in the manosphere. Not sure what he's talking about there. Not that I know of, but I go back and visit it, but no, I didn't, I don't think I did.
You've got to fold your clothes.
Right. Okay. No, I didn't mention anyone that I know of. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. Really? No, it's not my fault. I don't know why he's thinking that.
What's your name?
Thank you. I don't know why he's thinking that. I'm not worried about any of that stuff. I ain't worried about them guys. All right, people, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank everybody for tuning in. And I will see you later on tonight for the ladies' night. Okay, we'll get geared up for Mr. J Shine. Verbal, I hope everything goes okay with your family. All right. So until then, everybody, peace. And we'll see you later on tonight.